good people? Welcome back to another episode of the Family Bloodline Podcast.
With the whole Halloween thing going. I see you there.
Yeah,
It was
we
like
here.
that last week too.
I'm there. It was guts and glory, like with the
Yeah,
chopping. It was nice. It was nice.
very nice. Absolutely. So let's
All
let's
right, I just
run
shared it on my
it down real
page.
quick. Let's run it down real quick. How was y'all's weeks so far?
Hey, the week
Decent
is
week.
yeah, it was good. Can't even can't even stress. Count down the days into cruise time. So
Okay,
every week is just it's a good week.
I heard that.
The countdown is real. We 8 days, 8 days, and I'm out of here.
Oh man, no, it's real.
Brother Chris, good to see you. Always.
But Chris,
Hello, Chris.
Yeah.
my week was pretty solid. As y'all know, I was up in Hannibal for the week, working. Came back home, touchdown last night.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Ready to do this. Ready to have a good conversation. I ain't getting to talk to nobody besides my coworkers. But after work, we all went our separate ways. So,
Hey,
Oh, he had to make sure he put you in there too, Dirt.
nah, it
Chris.
wasn't capitalized. I tripped off of it too. I was gonna say something, but
oh
uh,
Lord.
yes, my week was dope. I went out of town for a few days and hung out with my lady and came back to work for a day today. And we got to wear civilian clothes, so I can't never complain about that.
Hmm.
It's good times. And again, let me throw this out here. And it's probably a small thing to y'all, but it's a huge thing to me. Um, I've been in my current employment for over 20 years, right? Actually, at the end of the month, it'll be over 27 years, which is why I'm retiring next year. But out of all this time, this is the first position that I've ever had um, that I don't have to work weekends.
Oh, praise God.
It's crazy. Don't have to work weekends. So
Won't he do it? Yes, he will.
yes, he will. I didn't know the freedom that weekends gave you for a full month.
oh man,
Won't he will.
it be
Hey,
Won't he
short.
will.
It seems short, but you can accomplish so much. You know what I'm saying?
it's
And then
necessary.
it's much needed rest. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I came home today and I it was a basket of clothes that's been sitting there all week. I finally hung and folded up. Hey sister,
What up, Crystal?
what's going on?
Oh, geez, she's saying hi to you too.
Hey, Chris and I hashed some stuff out at the skate rink during the family reunion.
Oh,
Good. Jesus.
I
So
owe my listeners an apology.
you did. Um what else? I can't
So
even think of nothing. The week
it's
has
all
uh,
just been
I
it's all
thought you had a brain for a minute. I thought
look
you
like
just
it.
went
Look
blank. Yeah, it looked like he was like,
I'm
what was I
like,
just talking about?
right. That's all right. So let's get our picks in because I really want to get to these topics. Well, it started
okay.
out with one topic, but as things progressed, that one topic has spun into like three or four different topics. So let's go ahead and knock out our picks for NFL Week 6. All right, and of course we know that. Damn, my shirt. We know the Chiefs slaughtered. Yeah, I'm a Chris. Look, hold on. Let me
He's
before we
actually pretty good on skates. So
Chris, brother Chris, don't doubt me on skates, baby. I'm a bad man on 8 wheels once I get comfortable. Trying to
Yes,
tell
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
I'm a pretty bad man. Um, well, good, Chris. I'm glad we were able to feed your soul, cousin. All right, so of course, my Wanda, this is for me and you, right? Of course, our Chiefs did the
Good
Broncos.
game. Great
Right?
game.
So I won't even call it a great game because it was one sided.
I was just saying for the Chiefs, it was a great game.
Yeah,
They dominated, like
yeah,
you say.
yeah. Give me a second. Give me a second. Brother Jerron, we got you. We got you. But give us a second. Let us run this down real quick for our picks, and then we'll put you in.
We
Don't
gonna
worry. I got
when
you.
we get to the topics, of course.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna start off with the Ravens and the Titans. Ravens at Titans. Wanda got the Ravens.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the Ravens.
I'm going with the Titans.
That's an early game. That's an 8 o'clock game in London, ain't it?
Yeah, that's an early game. I would
Yeah, feel free to put your picks in the comments. That's fine.
absolutely put your picks in the comments. Let us know. Let us know. We got the Commanders, also known as the Commodores.
Oh
Mhm.
Lord.
The Commanders and the Falcons. Commanders at Falcons. I know y'all going with the Dirty Birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Falcons.
Is that where you going, Dirt?
Yep.
All right, yeah. So we all three in for the Falcons.
Okay.
What's going on, Square? Um, we got the 49ers and the Dirty Browns. 49ers at Cleveland.
I'm gonna take the 49ers.
That's who I was gonna go with.
Yeah, 49ers on the run right now. So we all three are 49ers.
Dang. Okay, we all got the okay.
Okay, even Gerard, hey, he on 49ers too. We got the Aints. I mean, my bad, the Saints and the Texans.
I'm still rock with the Saints.
Oh
Hey,
wow.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna go. I'm going with the Texans on this. Yeah,
What?
I'm going with the Texans on this. They do for a win. They do
Oh,
for a
they're
win.
due for a win. Is that why
Yeah,
we're going? Okay. Okay.
yeah. They trying to make sure they hit 500 right now. Their record is 2-3. So
Mm,
I'm gonna go with the Texans. Where you at, Dirt?
I'm taking the Saints. I ain't even get y'all picks. I'm sorry.
there we
No,
go. I said the Saints.
yeah. I want to say the Saints also.
You took the
After
Texans.
I took the
He said the
Texans, actually.
Texans.
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Okay.
did. All right, we got the Panthers at the Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now.
I'm going dog.
Look, the
I'm going with
Panthers,
the Panthers.
Jesus jumped
Oh
up.
my
If
God.
I was a betting man, Wanda, if I was a betting man, I'm just saying. Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Wanda with the Panthers. I'm going with the Dolphins. They're going with the Dolphins. Seahawks at the Bengals. Seahawks and Cincy.
Ooh.
I'm
Since
going Cincinnati.
they old player just pissed me off. I'm gonna go with the
Ocho?
no, not
Seahawks.
Ocho.
Oh,
T.O.
I'm going with the Seahawks. Yeah, Terrell Owens just pissed me off not too long ago.
so we can bring that up later on too, because yeah, I know why you're saying that.
Oh,
Who you got, Dirt?
Bengals.
Yeah, that's who I was going with. Also, I was going with the Bengals. We got two ties for 1-4 records: Vikings and at the Bears,
ooh, I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
because they got purple.
Me too. I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Okay, I'm gonna stay Midwest. Come on, Bears.
Okay,
Go.
okay.
We got the Colts and the Jaguars, which is what Steph would have called them.
Mm, I'm going with the Jaguars.
Okay, Jerron got the Bears. I see you, fam.
I'm going
Uh,
with the Jaguars too.
you know what? I have to also because I don't feel the Colts right now. I really don't. And this is gonna surprise y'all. So the next game we got the Pats and the Raiders.
Raiders.
I know you. We know Dirt. We know
I don't
Patriots.
like the Patriots either. I'm gonna have to go with the Raiders.
And unfortunately, we all locked in for the Raiders. We all locked in. We got Cardinals.
As much as it hurts my heart to
I
say
know, right? Cardinals at the Rams.
Get it
Because
out, man.
I want to opt out. I
it. I
want
know.
to
Can I not make a
Get
pick?
Hey, look, it ain't over. I can scratch you off for a month. You know what I'm saying? I can
Oh, we
scratch
got
it off.
this weekend because that'll be an
Nah.
easy. Yeah. So Cardinals at Rams.
Ugh. Can I opt out of this one?
I'll take the Rams.
Dilly dilly. I'm gonna go with the Rams myself because the Cardinals will be in LA. So
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals then.
okay. And then we got the Lions and the Buccaneers. I'm going with the Lions.
Detroit be grimy. I guess I'm gonna go with the Lions as well.
Hey, look, the Lions
Me
on
too.
come up this year.
I'm going with the Lions too.
All right.
What?
So I this is gonna be a tough board. This is gonna be a tough board next week because we got a lot like our picks are the same. Eagles at Jets. Eagles
Eagles.
at Jets. I'm
If
going with
G was here, we fly, eagle fly.
and I'm gonna keep reminding G Ball every time I see him, he still owe me a bottle.
Oh my
I'm gonna
lord.
remind him next time I see him.
I'm gonna
But
go with the
Yeah, we all
Eagles.
locked in at the Eagles. And we got the G Men at the Bills. I'm going with the Bills.
me too.
I'll go with the other team. Just for
Giants.
Giants.
shits and giggles.
There you
All
go.
right. Okay, I feel it.
Just for giggles.
And finally, we got the Cowgirls. Oh my goodness, I wish Lynn was up here right now. We got the Cowboys and the Chargers.
What?
I'm take the Cowboys.
Ah, that's tough. That's tough.
They
Wait,
in
what's the other team?
San Diego Chargers.
San Diego Chargers and
I'm gonna go with the Shazam team
Shazam Chargers. Shazamming
with the
it.
lightning bolt. Shazam!
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. I'm gonna go with the Chargers also. I'm gonna go with the Chargers also. So those are our picks for week 6.
Let's
Good
go.
job, team. Good job,
All
team. We
right.
pretty quick. And so
All
again,
right.
the winner for next week, or for this week is gonna be tough because a lot of our picks reflect. So hopefully
I went against the grain a little bit, but we'll see what happens.
yeah, absolutely.
We'll let our guests pick our what I what the winner should get.
Okay.
Okay.
We doing that again? Okay. We
Yeah.
back on that?
Absolutely.
All
Let's
right.
do
We'll post it out there too all week long, and you know what I'm saying, and come up with ideas and options. You know what I'm saying. Let the people talk to us.
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. Let's
All
do it
right.
then.
So, family, if you are on the live, and I'm saying that right now because I've got about 4 or 5 different sites up right now, and if you want to hop on YouTube or Facebook or our Twitch sites, I just posted the link. If you want to come up and hop in the box and get in on these conversations, because right now, what we about to be talking about is like, so what I put on my TikTok page is like, women, what the fuck? Actually,
Okay.
right,
Really?
but
I I can't even defend us this week because we are out here wilding. But
shit,
let's talk about it. Let's
oh,
talk about it. We
it
are
is.
out of control.
Look,
But
it's
is it justified? I don't know. Let's talk about it.
that's tough. Look,
Let's talk about it.
it's
Fire
anti.
this cigar back up for that thing. Is just let's go. I'm
So
with
we'll
it.
run the first one down. We'll run the first one down, which is what we had in the actual title, what we actually advertised on, which was, as a matter of fact, let me pull it back up because I don't want to state this wrong. And Wanda, thank you for bringing this topic up. I want to make sure I
You
state
know,
this.
I be staying with my ear to the streets. I be,
It is. It is.
I keep my ear to the streets. I see what's going on.
Oh, my bad. That's the wrong one. So, long story short, what we are talking about is a wedding was called off, right?
Mhm.
And I was gonna play the audio. I don't want to play the
Hey,
audio.
Trail.
What
What's
up,
going on?
LA?
So what the long and short of it is, woman calls off wedding because her boyfriend had an affair with several guys back in college. Not one, but several, and
It
several.
wasn't an affair. There was
So I agree. that. But before we cross that bridge, I just want let
Okay.
me read it. Let me read the title one more time. Right.
Okay.
Woman calls off wedding because her boyfriend had an affair with several guys back in college.
Okay.
Right. All right. So Wanda, since this is the topic that you brought up, let's push. Damn, Travis just straight to the point on it, baby. Travis said he gay, fam. Okay, well, hey, look, I love my brothers and sisters that are gay. But go
We
ahead, go ahead.
love the alphabet mafia. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. What my
um,
I'm gonna
yeah.
post the link in the comments again.
Okay. So, yeah, I did bring this up because I thought it was an interesting topic because everybody knows that when you go to college, it's supposed to be about life experiences and learning how to be an adult and just learning life and learning who you are. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Trying to find out who you are. Um, so with that being said, everybody like I know that like girls experiment with girls, um, and so on and so forth. But in this scenario, the guy was out there experimenting with his sexuality, and he did so. And but evidently, he's marrying a woman. Not saying that he's still not attracted to men or whatever, but he's deciding that he loves this woman and he wants to marry her.
Yeah.
But she has totally shut that all the way down because in her eyes, he's gay and he's gonna always want a man, and she can't be that for him.
Well,
So
well,
rather than
give me a second, because what it sounded like you were about to say is because she can't compete with a man.
and she can't.
Okay, I just wanted to
I
make
mean,
sure.
You think
I
so?
mean, unless she well, I mean,
I
unless
thought
her
you was just
stroke
gonna.
game.
I thought you was gonna get on the double standard portion of it.
And
Like,
I was because
okay,
like when a woman in college, if she was to experiment with a woman and she came to her man was like, "Hey, back in college, I slept with women. Um, I had sexual relationship with a woman.
Mhm.
More 9 times out of 10, dude's gonna be like, straight word. Oh, is that how we getting down? When you wanna? Are you trying to experience that again?
my birthday coming up.
That part, that part, and but when it comes to a man doing the same exact thing, a woman like, nah, buddy, that can't be me.
Hmm,
Why is
I
it a double standard?
don't
Yeah.
know.
So let me read this comment for everybody who can't see it from Chris. He said, if he agreed to whatever ground rules they agreed to, I assume monogamy, and he has no STDs, it should be all right. And I do not disagree with that statement at all.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know.
um
That was a, go ahead, Jay. Go ahead. You been. Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
so I'm looking at this from several different aspects as a heterosexual man. Um
Mm-hmm.
100% agree with you, Wanda, that when we are in college, there are a lot of people that are experimenting. There are a lot of people that are trying to figure out who they are, uh, and in our society,
Cause
unfortunately,
like that's like the first time everybody's pretty much away from their parents.
right,
They don't have to, they don't have anybody to answer to but themselves.
We're gonna
yeah,
So
bring
they're
you in.
trying to find themselves.
right,
And they don't have to worry about disappointing nobody but themselves because who's gonna know?
sure, and not just that, but also the grace is given to women uh, to
It
begin
is.
experiment with things very differently from what men are able to interact and experience or experiment with things, right? Because there's a certain part of humanity that's pulled away from men that's given to women, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that encompasses interactions, relationships, and sexual excursions. So if a man has an interaction with another man while he's trying to discover himself, the question while he's and this is not a question for us to answer. It's a question for him to figure out. Am I this person or am I that person? And how do I want to define myself and how do I want to present myself? Right.
Correct.
So I don't disagree with people doing that. I just hope and wish society would give men the exact same grace that we give women when it comes to these regards.
But they won't because men don't give themselves that same grace.
Correct.
Yes,
I
Because
agree.
if,
I
because
agree with
if at
Travis.
the, because with that, like, because if you found out your homeboy is taking a dick up the ass, I'm sorry
Oh
if this is
shit,
a
bro.
little vulgar for y'all.
we've been drinking.
I'm saying if you found out that your homeboy, you definitely gonna look at him differently. And if he drank out of one of your cups, you gonna mark that cup in your house like, bro, drank out that cup.
Right.
That's gonna be your cup every time you come over here.
Don't fire up nothing with me, bro. You see what I'm saying? Okay.
That part. That's
You
all I'm
see what I'm saying?
saying.
Oh, my
Cause
bad. My
yeah.
bad.
So we might have our reactions,
Thanks, Trav.
but one thing
Thanks, Chris.
I will say absolutely is because I do got partners that was like, yeah, G, I was on a mission. I was messed up. Me and homeboy, because look, I've seen like dudes dip off, and I was like, hey, where my man and them go? You know what? Ain't my business. I'm finna keep on drinking my drink. I'm partying. I'm having a good time.
Right.
You know,
Right.
it on and it came out. Yeah, we tried something and it ain't work out. That ain't how I was doing. All right, at least you know.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Okay.
You
All right.
know,
Oh, Diary, what you have? What did you have something?
Jay, what you got, big bruh? A little
Nah,
bruh?
nah. Let's
My
let
He
let's
said,
brother.
let
"No,
Travis.
I
Yeah.
ain't got nothing."
For me, I would say for the most part,
Thank you for
that
coming. Is
y'all.
it Jaren,
What was that?
Jerron, or Jaren?
Jerry.
Jerron.
Which
Gerard.
one is it?
Jerron.
Jerron. Okay.
I was gonna say what y'all are saying is very true. I myself, being in the military, I had made a statement one time at drill talking about something in this realm, and one of my battle buddies, and he's cool with me. He was like, "Bruh, you do that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Bruh, when you come over my house, you got to eat out of plastic cups and off paper plates. You be using my
Right.
regular." And I was like, "Okay, And we made light of the situation. It wasn't nothing crazy or off the spectrum, but I've also seen though, like with what y'all are saying now, I've seen something like, bro, I don't want to know. That's your business. As long as
Yeah.
you don't force me, keep it over there."
Yeah. Got you. Got
But we're talking about like, okay, just but do you think the woman was wrong for calling off the wedding because the guy had this experience? Is she
Uh,
wrong?
I don't think she was, because at the same time, with everything that is out there in today's society, everything that goes on, there are men are low and they shoot with, and
Hey, say that again, Jay. Couldn't
I
hear you.
was I don't think she's wrong on the premise of calling it off, because there are men who are actually down low and they don't share this with their significant other,
But he
and
did.
he did. But at the same time, she's probably thinking like, I don't know how many times you've done this. I don't know if you've contracted something that I could contract later on down the line. So I understand in a sense, because I myself, um, I know like with the woman it's different, but if the roles
But
were
why? But why? Why is it different?
okay, I'm not being funny when I say this, because there's truth in every.
No,
Because if
it's
you
not
don't
being
see,
funny.
I'm
Say how you feel. Just say it.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
so there's truth in every joke, but there was a meme that I firmly believe in. It says women are two different kinds of bipolar or bisexual. It depends on which bi you got to bring out.
oh wow, I never heard that, but I like that.
you. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And
Okay.
we had a conversation Tuesday. That's the first thing men think about when you think about as a man. We always thought about disease as being a part of being
Gay.
gay. Yeah, that's the first thing that was a topic. I don't know if women think about it the same way, but I know that's the way men think about it and then look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's heterosexual. You know what I'm saying? I should say.
Right.
So
But here's the thing, though. You did mention something about she's worried about contracting something. Mind you, they are months away from their wedding.
right, right. So they
So, and
already been
I'm sure they've already had sex. So if she was going to get anything, it would
Thank
have
you.
already been had.
Not
You know what I
correct,
direct.
correct.
mean?
I got
This was in college. We never said that this was something he was still doing. He
you.
just brought it up because he thought he could trust this woman with his information because
Hey,
this is supposed to be the woman that's going to be his wife.
Then in that case, I think she's wrong because you're judging him off his past, and I know a lot of
Mm-hmm.
we judge women based on their past. I'm not going to say we
Absolutely.
do it, but here it is. I see what you're saying at the eye opening. Like, I'm coming to you, babe. I wanted to share this with you. I haven't done it anymore. It was a one time thing. Does
It was
everybody go?
several times, but it was in college.
So
was
do
in
some
college.
experimental stage? Yeah, we're all humans. We all experiment on different things or whatever. So in that case, you're wrong because you're preemptively judging him. But had it been brought to the forefront that you might have had this young lady in college, might have like 7 or 8 trains ran on her, and now he's ready to marry her, it's gonna be like, so I
Yeah.
gotta accept this, but you can't accept this.
So
That part.
let me give me 1 second. Let me throw this out here because there's one part of that you were talking about that I agree with slightly. And I don't think she was judging him off of his past. I think she was judging him out of her tradition. And since she's a woman of melanin, she's a black woman, right? More than likely, she's got a Christian background. And Christian dictates or dogma automatically
I
tend
thought
to
you was going to say something else.
no, often tend to say that that gayness or LGBTQIA, right, is automatically wrong, right? That's what she was judging him off of, not
Mhm.
not his past, because there's a good chance that she's done the same thing and won't give herself the same judgment, right? So
Oh, I like
she's
what happened.
she's judging him off of tradition. I'm gonna shift the tiles because I want to make sure that I am not the first face on the link ever, and our guest always Right, right, right. You gotta turn your
Mute your
background
TV, brother. Mute
You
your
got
TV.
My bad.
killing us, girl. You're killing us. But understand, right? That's what we are usually judging people off of. We are judging people off of
Travis.
tradition.
Now, I will say this from a religious standpoint, I do understand. I do have to respect it because I firmly believe I harbor no ill will towards any members of the LGBTQ community at all. I don't. But when this whole transphobic agenda had came up, and you were getting men who were transitioning to women trying to sleep with heterosexual men, in my eyes, I don't judge you on whatever you believe you are.
But
You are.
and so I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because that's a different topic and a different subject. But and I don't disagree with you wholeheartedly, and we can bring that back. You just got to shoot us an email so we can look it
Hmm.
up and give
Well,
us some.
what I was going to say was, well, all I was going to say that was, in my opinion, that's like you're trying to get someone who is heterosexual engaged in an act that they are
Hi.
not a part of.
Everybody trying to get in this. Okay, Trav, what was your
It's right.
take?
Listen, I'm like this.
You gonna
She's
come back?
not wrong because you have to. You like he said, you got to download men out here.
Good.
Hmm.
Hold up. First off, I'm gonna need you not to just show me the bottom. I want to see your whole forehead, cuz.
Why?
Get your phone tilted. It's driving me crazy.
Hey, hey, look, I'm
All right.
going back. I really don't want y'all to see that, but it's
No,
okay.
man, you still handsome, cousin. I don't give a damn. You still a handsome man.
Hey,
So
hey,
show
my
your
wife
face.
told me that one day. I ain't believe it,
Damn
but it's
right.
okay.
Yeah, you still handsome, cousin. Absolutely.
Y'all so silly. All right,
Hey,
Trav, what
but
you?
but no, listen, it's just like this, man. You can you can a dude can sleep with a bunch of females and there's nothing wrong with it, right? But
I
as
just
soon as a female do it, she's a hoe.
Yep.
right.
What, dude? You can't do that. I'm sorry, and expect to cross back over to women like I can't.
So I'm gonna push back on you just a little bit, cuzzo. And
Yeah,
this
because I'm just trying to say, because basically, you just said it's a double standard when men sleep with a lot of women, and then women
Yeah,
sleep with a lot of men. And so, but is it not a
Two for the
double
screen real
standard when a
quick.
woman sleeps with a woman, and then a man sleeps with a man, and
it's
then
more. Let me. It's double standard, but it's more accepted. Let me say
why?
that
Okay,
because
please
Society.
explain.
That's
because but
society.
This,
I agree with him.
this
It
is
is
why I
or
wanted to
accepted.
have this
That's
because
society.
conversation.
because it's more men and women out there subjective to sleep with each other. As far as two women and a man, you don't never hear no woman say, "I want to sleep with two dudes," and the dudes and them sleeping together
You,
too.
yes, you do. So again, so this is what it comes down to, right? There are accepted perversions in our society that we are okay with. But when the rule of thumb is given to the opposite side, there's an issue. And it's not
Yes.
because of
I
it's
mean,
not because of
it's not
it's
blind. We know about it.
yeah,
That's
we
what we
know
saying. It's not blind to it.
okay. So if you're
But
okay with
so
how
just because we're not blind to it, does that make it okay?
exactly.
That should be the topic. Because right now,
Hey,
because
hey,
like you saying,
hey,
we
hey,
know it's out here. We know the
hey.
color red is red. You know what I'm saying? Some people might not like it,
Okay.
but
Okay,
Let Chris
Travis.
talk. Let's go ahead.
Okay,
Let's
hold on real quick.
go
Trav.
ahead.
Okay. So you and your wife, you before y'all get married, she's like, "Hey, I've had relationships with women before. That's not something that I'm no longer doing, but I just wanted you to know about that. You're okay with that, right?"
I am because I want to know if she gonna try it again. I want that issue.
So it's
That's
always
Now,
there. So is
now
that
if
thought gonna
this
always be there?
I'm
That's a
Go
I'm
ahead.
question.
I'm not
I'm
tripping.
sorry, man. Go ahead.
Listen,
You
now
go
if
ahead.
this
you're
if the shoe was on the other foot, would she be as accepting?
no
Do you
woman
think?
would. No woman would. Is if
That's
any
what I'm
is
saying.
very
Travis
very
is agreeing
slim.
with her. Travis is agreeing with the woman
If
side.
if
I am
any
too.
women accept that is very 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 few. No
Sure.
woman
Uh-huh.
is no woman that I know of that I've never even heard of that would be like, hey, I messed with a dude. And don't get me wrong, they out here. They just it ain't in my face. I don't know the business. You know what I mean? But
Right.
Not a peg.
I've been on the earth 44 years, and through my sexual time on earth, I have never heard a woman be like, hey, dude used to mess with dudes, and you know what I'm saying, that's my boyfriend, and it was okay. I just you know what I mean? So with
Okay.
me, it's just like one of them things, man. I'm like, I don't think you can come back from it as a man.
Yeah,
Mm.
I got you. I
Okay.
got
And that's okay. All right,
All right,
Chris. What say ye?
brother Chris, brother Chris, where you at? Your
What
opinion. Let's
say
hear it.
ye?
pretty pretty much what pretty much what I had said earlier is if somebody is being honest and not discovered as sneaking around,
Mm.
you.
then okay, Neko.
Yes, yes. I mute myself and see.
Okay, let me try that again. I had an echo, it threw me off. If somebody's honest and they're not sneaking around and they've agreed to the ground rules, I'm assuming monogamy, and there's no cheating, then it should be okay. Now, if she found out that he had been sneaking around while they were engaged, that implies there's a very strong chance that there will be cheating down the road.
Mm-hmm.
But if she found that he was completely honest with her, then I think she was in the wrong. That's just
Let me
my 2 cents.
let me ask
Okay.
y'all this. Let me ask y'all this.
Okay.
Why didn't he say
Yeah.
something to her in the beginning?
Out of fear.
Thank you,
It's
Chris. Thank you, Chris.
right.
Because look at how we're talking about it now.
I
He
understand that, but this is what I'm saying.
Very valid question though, Chris.
After you've been on several dates,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
To the point to
you
where
know
you
what I'm saying.
engage.
You got plenty of time to bring this up.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm like honestly think that from the way that the conversation was going, I think that it kind of came up in the conversation, like maybe something one of the boys that he was with is still a friend, and it came up in a drunken game
Mm,
night or something. This is how it looked like it came up.
right.
This is how
I
she
really
found out.
want to
I
get
don't
all
think he had any
well.
intentions. I
So
really don't think he had any
you
intentions of
you you
telling her.
you seen the
I'm,
whole
I'm,
video? I mean, it's a whole video because I only seen the clip if it is a whole video.
I think
It
it's a
is a
hoax,
video.
I can
It's
play the
but
audio. I can play the
like we
audio
can.
period.
yeah,
Oh,
we can
okay,
send you
Mrs.
the link as well.
Hi, Miss Vanessa. You said she's just the one who want to know. Okay, so the topic is a woman calls off her engagement to a guy because she found out that he had several sexual interactions with men in his college days.
Yeah.
That is the topic. And we're trying to find out, is she wrong for calling off the wedding? Is she being immature? Or is she in the right, like, for how she feels?
It's- So I will say this just to give my answer on the whole topic. I don't blame her, and I agree with her for calling it the wedding off. And the
Hmm.
reason is because he might have simply entered in entered into a marriage with her just to cover who he is, right? Because he might not be actually comfortable with being a gay man.
And I can see that point because the way that he was pushing
Yeah,
the issue
the way
afterwards,
he
he
was
was like,
forced.
"Oh, he was like, we still getting married. I don't care
Yeah,
what you say. We still getting married. Yada yada yada." And
and
he like, you ain't calling off nothing. You
Mm,
ain't calling off nothing. We still getting
right,
married. I'm like, whoa, bro, that's a little aggressive. Let's
absolutely.
press
yeah.
pause and
It,
figure out where we're coming from.
it became too much, and at that point, it
I see.
started to seem like manipulation.
If
Go
they
ahead, Greg. I
if
thought
if
Chris was going to say something.
if they going if he feels like they gonna get married still, they need some real counseling. He need to talk to
Oh yeah.
somebody about who he really is, or if because like man, if you did that in college and you did it on several occasions, that means you liked it, right? Now
Maybe,
you can go back and bounce around and I want some cat too or whatever, but man, you did that with more than one dude, man. Like you need to talk to somebody if you trying to plan on marrying a woman because like you say, you have to make sure that that's what you really want in marriage.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And I don't disagree with
Well,
you
there's
on
some
that.
people that are
I don't
bisexual, but
either.
it doesn't mean that they're gonna be loyal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, so
Yeah,
it
I
comes down.
think I think for her, well, I give my thoughts. I
go ahead.
say I don't think she was wrong. I think because as a human being, I think that thought, like Travis was just resonating, I think that thought would always be there. Like, wow.
Mm.
Every time he go out and be like, boom, I'm finna go get up with the fellas. We finna go shoot some pool. You know what I'm saying? Every time he leave, that thought is always resonating in
Mm.
her mind.
Yep.
You
Cause
know what
I'm
I'm
like,
saying?
when he come back, I'm like, let me smell your breath.
Okay.
Right. We talked about toxic relationships and all that.
Oh my God.
Th- This could be a means for a toxic relationship down the line. You see what I'm
It
saying?
could.
So,
You right. Cause I'm like,
so, because
make sure that boo boo staying in the back and not in the front.
even though he was honest and he brung it out and he came forth with it, it's still gonna resonate with her all the time. Every time he leave the house, every time I think
And let's so we're talking about a couple that's trying to enter into a marriage,
a
Hmm.
marriage.
right?
Yeah, correct.
There, there's a certain amount of trust that you have to have with the
Yeah,
person that that you're willing to engage in this endeavor with, right? And if he was willing to actually be open and honest,
She not. He can't go nowhere with nobody.
because
He got a
at
he
this
got a
point, like
chastity belt on and a muzzle.
if you got to come back into the house and you got checks and balances, that's not love.
No.
That's
nope,
not
not
love.
at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
They're, they're bound to fail, right? It might
Here goes
be it
another
might
woman. So I'm not the only woman in here. There's other women in the
well,
comments.
Vanessa Taylor said, I would not want to be with a man uh, and know that he
No,
has been with another man. I'll pass.
I told you.
What about children? What about children in a relationship? We ain't even spoke about children.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
we don't know if they got kids or anything. You know what I'm saying
I
going
don't think
forward.
they do. I didn't. Well, it didn't come up. We
Correct.
don't
Exactly.
know.
It didn't
Ma-
come up. It didn't come up. But that's another something that's gonna always resonate with her.
Man, it would been a whole lot better for him in my eyes had he brought this up in their dating situation. That way he's
So,
giving her a
like, so
choice.
what conversation would this come up in? Date one, date two, date
Well,
three?
it
When you
has to
move
come up.
in,
It has to
Oh,
come up before you ask this woman to marry you.
yeah.
For
Ab-
sure, for sure.
Absolutely.
So no matter when it comes, it has to come up before that because she needs to be able to make a choice. Be like, hey, do I really want to get myself off into this, or I'm just
But
gonna leave this alone?
if
I
I'm not
kind of
in that
feel like
life,
that's
I
the
go to the
same as
grave with
asking a
that.
woman what's her body count. You know what I mean?
No, that's I don't think that's a
That ain't the
I
same
don't
thing.
think that's a direct equivalent. I think that might
He's
be a little.
telling your business. Wait a minute, did you have an orgy in college? You know what I'm saying? We don't know if somebody ran the train on you. That's the conversation that y'all both brought up,
So
but
so
we didn't speak about that.
let's all be 100, right?
Come on.
Uh, especially my men first cousins. There are things that we've done together that we will never tell anybody else about. That was
It
our
ain't their business.
exactly. And so what with that being said, you can share what you can share and what you can't. And if he was comfortable enough to say, "Hey, look, this is what I did, but I don't need you to validate me, but I need you to understand where I am and where I was, and you to be okay with that."
Got you.
That's the level of trust that he was trying to actually instill in their
Hmm.
relationship. And I
He
think
And
should
she
have.
wasn't there. She
He
wasn't
But
should
that
have.
there.
don't
He
She
mean,
wasn't
should
yeah,
have.
ready
He
that
should
for
have.
it.
that
He tried to. He
that
should have
doesn't
did
mean you
that.
have to accept it.
No, but he should have
you're
did
right.
that before he asked her to marry him. That's what I'm saying. Because
And you're
if
right.
you trying,
You're
if
right.
you can't
No,
you can't spring that on nobody, and y'all about to get married, and you think that's
under-
okay.
Yeah.
understandable, but bro,
Yeah.
you don't. Man, like one to say the first day, the first month, the first year, now y'all done moved in. Everything has been so beautiful. That
Mm-hmm.
ain't in your mind. But then when y'all have a conversation like, boom, is there anything you want to tell me? You know what I'm saying? That's a random ass question.
Then
Yeah.
yeah, like, well,
And then
that was
come
this
out and he be
one
like,
time
wait a
back in
minute.
college.
So
You know what
Chris,
I'm saying? So he
Chris,
put it all out in the go ahead, Jig.
I was just saying, Chris been quiet for a second. What else do you want to add in? Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm listening.
Okay.
Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, nothing. Okay. So
I don't
basically,
think he hear you.
so basically
Can you hear us,
we
Chris?
all agree.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Did you have
I was
anything else
just
to
saying
add?
that I was just saying that any successful relationship needs to be based on trust and communication to work and to have longevity. So the
Hmm.
honesty going in and the continued honesty. Now, when you start being dishonest, that throws everything to the wind.
So do you think
Yeah.
Just my two cents.
Like Travis say, do you think he should have said it in the beginning or was it the right time?
But when really is the right time to tell the girl that you plan on spending the rest of your life with that you?
Before you
Yeah,
put
and
that
that's a
damn
big
ring on her
question.
finger.
Yeah,
Before you
that's
trying to put that ring on the finger, you need to. Man, let me tell you something. If you're a dude, or even if you're a female, this just for this example, just say you're a dude.
Hmm.
You're a
Hmm.
dude and you know you to mess with other dudes in the past. You know what I'm saying? Several occasions, and you with a woman, and hey, listen, I got some stuff I need to talk to you about. This is my past. This is what I want to do moving
Yeah,
forward. But this is my past. This is what I did. You have to
Hmm.
you
yeah,
have to give people that option to say, hey, I do want to fuck with you. I don't want to fuck with you. You
Right.
can't bring that on
yeah.
nobody. Y'all finna
That's the
get
way to
married,
do it.
man.
You walk straight in with that, and you're just honest from the get go.
Yeah.
get you. Yeah,
Okay.
makes sense. Makes sense.
So since we are talking about women wilding this week, we talking about women just out here wilding. So next scenario, a woman goes on a date with a guy, refuses to get out of the car, out of his
Oh,
car. She
Uh-oh.
refuses to get out of his car because they show up to a chain restaurant.
hey, you don't know how many disrespectful names I called her watching that video.
Oh, so you saw the video.
Shit, did I?
Okay.
Did I?
So,
I'm not familiar with it. Tell me.
okay.
Well, I got
So,
the
Neither
background
am
on
G
it.
I.
G hey, you got that audio, bro?
I can pull it up. Give me a second. I'll
Find
find
that
it.
audio so Dirk can hear it first before we talk about it
Yeah,
because
She would not get out of his vehicle.
bro, not only did he took to a chain restaurant, bro, he took it to the Cheesecake Factory though.
and
Okay.
I'm just gonna say this.
Little mama
I
like,
love I love Cheesecake
What's wrong with
Factory.
the cheese? Right. What's
boy,
wrong with cheese?
she shitted on the Cheesecake Factory like it was Chili's or TGI Fridays.
Oh,
Hey, I like all them places.
I do too.
I like food. So hey, you take me somewhere to eat. I'm happy. I'm in my seat bouncing, waiting to get out the car. Okay.
you got the
So
happy days going.
Hey,
yes,
hey,
hey.
hey,
Tell me
hey,
you
bro,
gonna
look.
feed me.
Then she tried to act like she was a 10.
Okay, so this is she was definitely like, oh, she was like, you cannot take somebody that look like me to a chain restaurant. Look at me.
Bullshit.
Look at me. Do I look like I go to chain restaurants? Yada
Boy,
yada yada.
she
Maybe
was
she know her
mediocre.
worth. Maybe she know her worth.
Yeah, you know what her worth was? I feed that whole McDonald's and White Castles. That's how I feel about her.
But I'm
That
just
was her.
saying
That was
Don't
that
her
give
might
most
me
be
no White
celebration.
Castle. Don't give me no McDonald's unless you plan on having me in your
that
bathroom
might
all
be
night.
you. But the previous guys may have took her to Ruth Chris, Benny Hannes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like she might know her worth.
you know what her problem was, and
So
What's
this is
that?
here's the
just
thing.
this is my
Here,
opinion. Dude wasn't black. What was he like?
he he's
Mexican or
Persian.
something? He
He was
was
Mexican.
What's
Persian.
the
Persian.
difference?
hmm
Oh,
Oh,
So
wow.
she thinking dude, she expected dude to come spend a bag on her, bro.
Okay, now he did come and pick her up in a BMW, and
okay,
it wasn't a low class BMW. It was a new boy,
Yeah, he was
okay.
driving a
and
nice one.
he had a nice BMW. He did pick her up, so I'm thinking she may have like, oh, he got money, and like, oh, we finna go somewhere nice.
So
Now,
go ahead,
like,
Wanda.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just finna say I got the audio up.
Listen
Uh,
Okay.
to this dirt. Listen to this dirt.
yes, Chris, I wish you would have put that comment in the general comments because that's in the private comment section.
Yeah, he had told us that while you were gone. So
Okay, sorry about that.
yeah.
All right, so I'll play the audio of this young this.
Yeah, excuse me, I'm fixing me another beverage.
Go do it, cuz.
Do your thing. I'm drinking Monaco's tonight.
So let's I hope everybody's sitting down and
Enjoying the drink.
you got a cup.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna listen because I ain't here. Me and Chris ain't familiar with the conversation. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
here we go. Here we go.
Okay,
It's a
go ahead.
6-minute clip, so let's get it.
let's go.
We can't hear it.
I don't think we can hurry. We hear Travis making the drink.
We can't hear it.
Okay, give
Yeah,
me a second.
he just put the bottle down. He got him some ice. Look, he back. You see what I'm
Well, I tell
saying?
you the truth.
We heard Travis make a drink.
Yes, there is a video as well. Yes.
There it
Just
is.
tell me what it is. Let
Okay,
me
there
Oh,
see
we
if
here
are.
you
I can
go.
pull it up.
Here you go. It's
I'll
right
play
here.
it.
Okay, okay.
I'll play it.
Here we go.
Let me start back a little bit, and we will
Oh,
play
fool,
it.
get out my car.
There we go.
Can y'all hear it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want me to open the door for you? Okay. Are you're recording me? Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory.
Hey,
This is
Maya.
the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. What's the problem with that?
Yes. I
Hey,
love the
that's
Cheesecake Factory.
who takes
Listen,
someone
listen, listen, listen.
like this to a chain restaurant. You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them. Oh yeah, I want to talk about it. Yeah. Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk.
In his car, not hers.
In his car.
And look at her edges.
Non-existent.
So yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right? I mean, you're
Stop
supposed to.
from bro.
I mean, when you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted, so you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her,
Good
treat
for
her
good burger.
well, right? Yeah. And supposed to do. I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself to keep you safe, you know, to respect you.
Bro. Oh, yo, talk.
Keep watching.
Of course, pick you up, of course,
I ain't seen enough.
and
No,
just
keep
treat you as a
watching.
gentleman, which I believe I have done. I mean, and then I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I
Respect.
expect
to be cooperative, and at least
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
well, I mean, like even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't uh, put your hand around my arm, anything like that, or hold my hand, or anything like
I
that.
mean, it's too early for that.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
not known
and
you.
I can
Yeah.
respect that. I can respect that.
She didn't know
When
him to hold his hand to walk to the
I
car.
got your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. Just we're not
Again,
maybe
I
we're
don't
not
know
there.
you yet.
Okay, I am,
Right
but
there. We not there.
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman. I got
that's
myself all made up.
wrong with the cheesecake factory, right?
Yes, there's a
I
lot
didn't
wrong
say
with
no, bro.
Okay,
No, you
Yeah,
haven't. Keep watching.
I
oh
really
my
have.
god.
She is
Well,
over
Oh,
see,
I
perfect.
have a feeling there's a punchline to this. This is something.
it's
She's
not a
So,
punchline.
so,
disrespectful.
This is real life. We're gonna keep
This
pushing.
is
well, look
all
at
right,
I
let's go.
mean,
Let's go. I'm with you.
see, now
Cheers.
that's where we should have went. All right, right there. Call him.
see,
Call him.
no,
What do you mean no?
see,
I
I
mean, you didn't.
told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 a.m. At 4 p.m. Right?
Mm,
And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting outside
I
for an hour.
understand, but I
Wow.
wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
And
That is not possible.
that's
I would have left.
okay.
Shout out to King
If
Bro.
we're not there in the relationship to meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially
Talk
Don.
your shit.
Still
Real
working
nigga radio.
for me.
My bad. Apologize.
Wow.
We're late. I mean, I
I
told
mean, we
you
weren't.
twice.
It was,
You
Yeah,
were left
I agree with Maya.
Sir.
Should have left after
Yes.
Correct.
15.
I
That's why I
understand
say this is
because
all
you need
bad.
to get there early and even have some time to get to know each other
I'm
while
saying that.
we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
I'm waiting for a reservation.
we can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant here and all that, like,
No,
equivalent to that? I mean,
I
you
literally
you don't
just said
understand.
I feel so sorry for this guy. And there she is just posing for the camera.
That's
And
all
she's
she's doing.
totally into herself.
Honestly.
Thank you.
I
That's why I've been done with it. It's all
We
about her. It that
going through
from the
this
first time
years.
y'all showed it when she
Yeah,
this
it's all about her. It's not about a relationship. It's not about moving forward with him. It's not about anything but her
so actually
and her
You
views and her people.
Hmm.
you want to know
He's trying
who
to
I
make
would
a
love?
all
fight out
right.
of him.
So let's get
I would
into it,
love
fellas. Let's get
you
into it.
want to know who I would love
I
for to
agree with
get a
Dirt.
hold of her.
Kind of
He is no longer here with us. But if Kevin Samuels has seen this,
Right, because he is trying to make a mockery out of it. She's trying to make a mockery out of this guy.
this
Yeah.
dude trying to take you out and show you a nice time. He an upstanding guy.
Yeah.
He got kudos in my book for waiting an hour because you ain't finna have me
Yeah.
wait
Well,
30 minutes.
Look,
I
Yeah.
guys out
I
of my
agree
car.
with
I'd have called myself.
Travis. He has
I'd
put so
call my
much
cousin.
work
I'd have
into
called my
this. And I
female
agree with
cousin.
Dirt. I'd be
Go ahead, Greg.
frustrated. I was frustrated in the first 15 seconds.
Yes, she'll trip. And then my thing, your hair ain't fresh. You talking about you getting made up? Your hair ain't fresh. You know what I'm saying? Them ain't fresh braids. You at least could
Only you
The
don't
as
give
a
me.
braids,
black
the
man know
braids
that
looking
those are
good.
not
The
fresh
edge is what it
braids.
is. The braids
Bro,
looking
I can.
Only
good.
you as a black man knows that those braids were not
Let
fresh.
me let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. A woman like her, I would literally pick apart. You know what I'm saying? I would have loved that been me on that date, and she recorded it. I would have went viral and been a
From
sensation.
But she
from
had a gentleman.
everything,
She
from
had a. Go ahead,
the
Jay.
Kermit the Frog
no, no, no. Oh
Route
shit.
21 dress to
Yeah.
the
See,
those beauty supply earrings.
you want to get treated like a name brand, but you ain't got name brand nothing on.
So let me dispel a myth, right?
Go ahead.
She was not with a gentleman. She was with a good guy, but she was not
Yes.
with a
Yeah.
gentleman, right? Because gentlemen, and I, one of the things that I build myself on, my one of my foundations is being a Renaissance man and being a gentleman as well as a scholar. What I can tell y'all is, gentlemen, what we do and what we know is our situation. And if the situation doesn't present itself in a fashion to be or to act in a certain stance, we will not.
Right.
What that means is, if I go into a strip club and I got $40 and somebody ready to leave, I'm going to be a gentleman in that situation and for that situation. You dig? That's what
Mhm.
a
Putting me up.
that's what a gentleman is. It's intellect,
Yeah.
understanding, situational awareness, and interacting
It's
where
called
you
chivalry.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not finna take a chick that's finna spend about $50 on some goddamn eyelashes and
Mhm.
expect to take her to Ruth Chris and appreciate it, because she won't.
She wouldn't have went
No.
to Ruth Chris either because that's a chain restaurant too.
Yeah.
Facts. For
Yeah.
sure.
What is she
And
doing? That's what I'm
and I
saying.
like Ruth Chris too.
I do
Correct.
too. I do too.
What is
So
she
let
doing?
another, like, so there's a place in Chicago. It's very exclusive. It's called Kinsey's, right? And it's a steakhouse in Chicago, downtown Chicago, and
Heard of it.
it's
Heard
high.
of it.
Absolutely. She would never make it to Kinsey's,
You gotta
ever.
make it.
Yeah.
Thank you. You gotta make it to that point, bro.
She'd never make it to
And
that
that's
point.
what he was
I'm
telling
No.
just
her.
gonna be honest. I
Yeah.
think
That's what he was telling her. It's the first date.
my first
Yeah.
date
Well,
with my now husband was, I believe, Dave and Buster's, and I was hella appreciative, and we had a
Yeah.
oh
fucking
yeah.
ball. We had a
Because
ball.
he tried, right?
He,
Right.
I wasn't expecting to go. I would have been good with IHOP, honestly. But
Yeah.
I mean, we went, like we went. We had food. We
Yeah.
had drinks. We played games. He wanted a
Right.
cute little thing. I'm like,
All right.
Listen,
So
you hold yourself
if
to a
the
greater
restaurant
standard, but
okay,
you're not bougie. You don't have to
I'm not.
it's not
go spend all this money to enjoy yourself.
It's
I
not like
don't.
so that's what I was gonna get to because so if I got our first date and I gotta take you to the most extravagant place that we've never been in my life and your life,
What we doing after that?
what
no.
are
I
we
tell you
doing
what
after
that means
this?
to me. I tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
This
you.
is hard.
I'm
And
gonna
I
tell
ain't
you
talking.
exactly.
And I'm not talking about that night. I'm
It's not a
saying
bad thing.
as
But
a
the
process of
first
going.
date is just get to know each other. That is the first date. We are trying to bond. We are trying to find mutual
I would have taken that
Yeah.
motherfucker
things that
to a Mobile Six gas station and got a slushy.
And
Hello.
and he paid twice over. It
I
was
would have
not
like.
only he tried to take her
I would
somewhere
have you
nice, but
too.
he
I would
waited
have you too.
and waited and waited. She made him pay
Chris,
twice.
Chris,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
with
listen.
time. Yeah.
That was the problem with me. This man waited an hour for you, and then you got the audacity to
She got
like,
10 minutes. She got
man.
10.
People, let me say this: it's some black women out there, and I hate to say this, there's some black women out there, man, that just make our rest of our black women look so bad.
So
You know,
fucking
like
It's just
that's
women. It's
Yeah.
people.
women. Period.
That's
It's
and
women.
people.
Period.
Yeah.
this is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. This is why I'm saying
Yeah.
this.
I know you
You're,
resonate on our culture, you know what I'm
you
saying?
try,
But
yeah.
as people, yeah, go ahead,
You
Cuzzo.
trying to be something. You trying to be something that you ain't just because you can go tell the next person like,
Yeah.
shit, buddy
Yeah.
took me. We spent $500 bill, this and that, blah blah. Like, man, come on. Who cares?
This is why I love playing volleyball with this dude.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what. The
I'm
reason why
I'm
the
taking
reason
another shot because I feel sorry for Buddy.
the reason why
But he ended up taking her home. She didn't have a date, so
Good.
better than me, because I would have put that motherfucker.
Nobody would. He dropped her
Hey,
off in front of the Cheesecake Factory. It's all family and
hey,
friends. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't with
G.
nobody,
G. I would have put out my car and
oh,
then
no,
went to
take a
Cheesecake
shot.
Factory by myself.
Facts. Not
she would have
look.
followed him in.
I,
Yeah.
I
Come
would
on,
I would
Travis.
I would have told her, listen, I appreciate you getting ready. I thank you for coming out, but there are other appointments that I need to make tonight. So this can't stop me
I
or
got
hold me.
people that are doing things to see.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, my
So
bad. Did I say it out loud?
let me call you an Uber, and you have a good evening, because that's how gentlemen handle it, right? Because I'm not about to get upset and start cussing her out. No, she doesn't deserve
Right.
that energy from me. What
Okay.
she does deserve is for
Yeah.
me to like essentially, you have the day that you deserve.
He did the right thing.
Yes. Yes.
You have the
I,
day that you deserve.
He wasn't
yeah.
loud. He wasn't aggressive. He was just presenting facts.
Yeah.
Like, look
Could
at her.
that? Could you
It's
see
to
yourself in
everything she
that
said.
position and acting like that, bro?
Yeah,
I couldn't.
I
Yeah.
could, bro.
Bro, I would have
It's
clowned. I would have clowned her ass. I promise, bro.
I
and
would.
I know I
Um,
know it. And I know it.
And
Okay,
I'd
and
have
which
and
called.
brings
and,
us
I'd have called
and it's not
security
be
at the mall or
and
something. You know
and
what
it's
I'm saying,
not
or anywhere. I'd have
it's
called
not
security.
because
Wanda, as a woman, how would you feel would have been the appropriate response?
to if I
She didn't
think
want to get out the vehicle.
I think he responded well.
Okay.
Now, if it were me, if I was him, I wouldn't have waited the hour. She wouldn't have been in the car in the first place and seen where we were going. Period.
I
I would have
agree.
just left and went to my reservation where I had by myself, or picked up somebody else because I'm sure he has options.
Just
Um,
taking her home.
I think he worked with her. She the
yeah,
secretary.
Wow.
probably,
Yeah.
and that
No,
could be it too.
you, I think it was a situation where you seen something that you like, and you was like, man, that's out my league. But then when you go and approach it, and you be like, damn, hold on, that's not out my league. That is way beneath me. I'm
Right,
above that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? I think that was a situation like that. So she might be a coworker. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all say, but I think it was a situation where he just felt
Yeah.
like I really can't do that. I can't move on that. But
Yeah.
let me shoot my
Yeah,
shot. And he shot his shot,
Yeah.
and then it just went
I
bad
Yeah.
for him.
Never
she
date a
looked at it as
coworker.
if
That's always a mess.
no, she
Fact.
looked at the whole situation like dude's a different race. So he finna go spend some money on me. He ain't finna be this typical dude to take me to no chain
mhm,
restaurant and this and that. When she was in fact dead ass wrong about him.
mhm.
He a nice guy. He was taken to a nice restaurant. I get my wife right now and say, hey, we going to Memphis to the Cheesecake Factory tomorrow. She gonna jump for joy. She loves Cheesecake Factory.
I love cheesecake, baby. I'm just man, give me a Southwest egg roll and a red velvet
Thank you,
cheesecake.
Martel. I agree.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
here is, and this is going to be a bit of a controversial statement.
Mhm.
Um, and this is simply from an aspect of women that continuously push a zealous aspect of feminism that say, men, why aren't you holding each other accountable? Women,
Right.
why are you all not holding each other accountable?
I'm saying she dead ass wrong. I literally
We ain't
said
just
she
I
was
talking
think
about
dead
you,
ass
women
Wanda.
wrong.
are.
We ain't talking about you, Wanda. We talking about your other homegirls now.
I,
I think women do.
everybody in my comments said she was dead ass wrong. All the females was saying she's dead ass wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, because I saw
Good.
a lot of so when I was looking
Keila, what up, cuz I ain't
when
see you
I
out
was
there.
just hopped in
I'm tripping.
when I was looking on TikTok, there were a lot of women that were trying to come to her aid and rescue, and I didn't understand that. Right is right and wrong is wrong,
Mhm.
And
and
she
we
dead ass
actually
wrong.
we yeah, and we live in the gray so that we can try and figure that shit out. She was
Yeah.
wrong.
Okay. So which brings us to our third offense of these
Yeah, let's
hoes is out
go.
here wilding.
Mm,
Um,
These
a
hoes
I'm
been
with
female,
you.
wilding.
a female, has been pretty much ghosting a guy that's
But
been texting her constantly. Um, she decided she's bored and decides to entertain the text and say, "Hey,
My nigga say let's go for some drinks. She order
let's
4
go
dozen
for
of
drinks."
oysters.
So they go to the spot. They go to the spot, and she proceeds to order. Not only did she order a drink, she ordered 4 trays of oysters
Hey, she
and
was
did not
slurping them
offer
motherfuckers.
slurping them
They
down and
at
did
Hey,
not
she
15
offer
hours
slurping
pop.
down.
buddies
Hey,
They
Dirk, you
any.
15
seen
hours
that one?
pop.
You
Yeah, I
ain't
seen
seen
I'm
that.
that one? Hey,
Yeah,
you think I
So,
no,
should have stuck in them oysters?
so not only did she eat 4 trays of oysters, but she also ordered an entree. Now, mind you, these oysters are $15 a tray.
They
yes,
was on special that day.
It was a special. They
but
were
still
$15 a tray, but still, that's $60
That's
in just
$60 worth of oysters.
oysters.
Yeah.
That's not
Then she
including
had
the
crab
drinks.
cakes.
She had crab cakes and Old Bay potatoes,
Yep.
and she also ordered drinks.
look at
Buddy
you.
had one. Buddy had one glass of Chardonnay.
But that's what he asked her out for, the drinks.
He did ask her out for drinks, and she
Look,
goes
mom.
and orders. So, in this episode of These Hoes is Out Here Wilding, what say ye fellas?
I'm gonna let
I,
y'all go
Just
because I'm not gonna get started.
unbelievable.
Yes,
listen,
Dog
Chris,
Chris, dog Chris.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not mad at what he did.
So,
He
so, 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 Chris, we just in the story like this. You heard what Wanda said. So the guy went to the restroom
It didn't come back.
and
didn't
didn't
come
come
back.
back. So she was upset
Wow.
because she had to pay the bill.
But she didn't. She ran out on it too.
So he ditched
No,
on
she
the
paid
bill.
it. She paid it.
She paid the bill,
She paid it.
So
No,
but
I
her
think it was
tip
Wow.
like
was
$11
horrible.
she put up there and left.
Oh, that was a tip. That
That
was
was a
an
tip.
$11 tip.
Was she wrong for that
She
tip?
right. She ate
so
$100 and something dollars
She
worth of food and gonna leave an $11 tip. I'm like,
lived
come on now,
$11
sis.
tip. That was horrible.
Hey,
what
hey,
happened was
buddy hit her back.
Dude,
Go
Buddy hit
ahead,
her back.
Chris.
Say he'll cash out before his drink.
He
yeah.
did. He did say he'll cash out her for her
I
drink.
went to the bathroom and he ghosted her, right? And she waited
Right.
about 30, 45 minutes.
Now,
Finally
in
realized, and
his defense, she had been ghosting him too.
yeah.
He ain't do nothing wrong.
So
Oh
she,
yeah, did you tell that story, Wanda?
Y-
Because he
Yeah,
been
I
trying to
did.
get up. He been
yeah.
trying to get at this woman for
A
months.
while.
So
Yep.
that's
Yeah,
Oh.
she started
And
it off with that.
she never presented. She was like, when she was going to the restaurant, she was like, "Oh, okay. He been hitting my DMs. He been hitting me up, trying to get at me for months. And okay, I'm gonna finally take him up on
I'm
That's
this
different.
bored,
offer
so I'm gonna
and
take him
go
Well,
up on
she
his
ahead."
said she
offer.
literally said she got bored.
And said, yeah, she said, I'm bored and I'll take him up on his offer. Okay, Keela, what would you wanted him to say? What would you
let
have
me
wanted him to
Keely,
say?
look, I'm gonna tell you something,
Yeah.
Keely. You ain't gotta post you ain't gotta tell waste your finger muscles. God damn it.
Mhm.
Get in this. Get in here. So
Yeah, y'all can come on and talk,
at
please.
the end of the day, right?
Hit that link if y'all want to hop in the box.
Absolutely.
Shit.
So at the end
The
of the
more the merrier.
yeah,
Yep.
at the end of the day, dude ghosted her. He dipset.
Yeah, he
And
went to the bathroom and went home
yeah, what he ended up doing is he cash apped her for
for his
drinks.
drink. Yeah, for the drinks. He did pay for her drink too.
So
Wow.
classy. So
But it's
classy.
got radio.
Oh my God.
Correct. He got Eddie. He got
So
Eddie. He got more.
so
Wow.
she was left to actually pay the bill. Right. So Chris, you started saying something. You said unbelievable, but I don't think you
I,
finished your thought.
I'm just laughing and just saying the whole thing's a train wreck. That's all.
It's
Most
classy.
definitely.
I love it. Cash out for my drink money. It's classy. I love
No,
Right.
I wouldn't gave that motherfucker that. So I'm
He
gonna
said
hey,
he
look,
he
tell you
should have
something.
told her. Keela said
Hold
he
up.
should have told her that ain't what he here for.
Yeah, no. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be my South St. Louis shit. I'm finna be on that.
it.
Right.
Killer, he did. He said, let's go out for drinks.
And I'm gonna tell you something because it's been a lot of fuck chicks that was like, oh, this motherfucker apparently got some money and he at the bar and he paying for drinks and he can do it. Bitch, I can do it for me. I'm not volunteering for you.
But
Hello?
that's the
And
same
because
situation with the old girl at the Cheesecake Factory zone. Because
hold up,
none
cuz,
of no
give
wait.
me a second. Give me a second.
Go,
Let me get on my soapbox real quick.
go
Right?
ahead.
Because
Mr.
I
first
got to
off,
write my
Soapbox.
notes down so I don't
you
forget.
ain't we ain't finna go nowhere, especially eating oysters, which I absolutely adore and love in my opinion.
We should have some soon.
Absolutely.
Disgusting. That is so
The
gross,
oyster.
y'all.
You eat sushi, cuz.
I
But
meant
I
to
don't
do
eat oysters.
because I bought a house a couple of months ago. Actually, a month, about 6 weeks ago, I bought a house. So
Congratulations.
right? Hey, thank you. Chris, you know that. And Chris, you already got the invitation.
Yes, I do. And again, congratulations.
So I'm a bit of a connoisseur, and I understand the price that comes with oysters, right? I shuck oysters. As a matter of fact, my lady can tell you that I made her and I a meal with a very thick cut of steak, as well as it was a tomahawk, and I shucked some oysters for us,
Pause.
a dozen plus, right? So I understand oysters. This is what I do.
So bad, y'all.
So if a motherfucker finna come in here and then I understand
What you
alcohol, so I
doing there,
understand.
Travis? Hold on. Let me get my drink.
So
My,
this is
I'm
about to
listening,
be
Jig.
a
My
challenge.
bad. Let me put my mic away.
It's gonna be a challenge because if y'all finna be doing this, I'm finna be doing it too. Anyway, uh, so if she's coming in here on this bullshit, she is doomed from the moment she steps in the door and I see that her eyelashes are wrong. I'm being honest. Not just that, but just simply listening to her jargon, listening to her vocab, and an understanding. Like I don't change up the way I talk. I am the
See
way I am.
your face, one.
Yeah, and I say shit the way that I'm finna say it. So I'm listening to the way she talk, and that's telling me about a lot about the person that she is.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, you can't afford this shit yourself. I'm not taking a motherfucker nowhere that they can't pay for
Hey,
themselves.
hey, and we just talking about a measly 60 or $100.
Yeah, I can take myself out to get oysters and get fucked up and have a great time by myself. I
Hello?
don't need your I'm an introvert anyway. I don't need your company. If I'm
Guess
No,
what?
happy,
Guess what's gonna happen when you're doing it by yourself?
yeah. So
Company's
if
coming to you.
so let me bring it back down a notch. If I'm taking somebody out and she on this bullshit and I see her first tray, her second tray, I'm gone. If I didn't already leave because I seen her lashes and
me,
I
I
was
don't
shit,
know. I
me.
got turned on by the way she
I'm
was
finna
sucking the
comment after
motherfucking
that
oysters. I
second
don't
one.
know.
Like, hold up, cuz.
right.
See, you would say something, right?
Yeah, like nah,
As a real, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, cuz. We came here for drinks. I ain't had not one.
I'm
You
still
done
sipping
sucked,
on goddamn
Get
water.
you done
guess
sucked
what?
down
Guess
24 oysters,
now
and
she
I have
sucked
not
down
had
48
one.
oysters.
But I'm
No.
Yeah,
just
by
saying,
the end of the night, it was 48. After the
I'm
second
just
tray, it was
saying, after the
24.
first two, I'm just saying, after the first two entrees, it's a problem. Oh, wait, whoa, boo.
This
Where your
this
mom at?
this
Who raised
this
you like this?
this what I would
Exactly.
have asked. If it were me and the way she was sucking them oysters, I'm finna ask her what she sucking next. Cause
So, Chris,
she
let's
got down on the shoe making a noise and everything. I got turned on a little bit, be
Right.
honest.
So we have to tell Chris this. The whole time he sucked down all 4 or 5 trays of these oysters. They $15 a pop. It's a dozen for $15. It's a
She
dozen
had some
oysters.
big ass crab cakes.
She had
And
some
So
then
the
big
whole
ass crab cakes.
so the whole time she's sucking these down, she is recording each tray,
Mm.
each oyster.
Yes, she
Some, ooh,
was.
these is so good. These taste
Ooh,
so
these so good.
good.
Putting hot
This is
sauce
so
and lemon
Keep
on
good.
it
each and
100.
every one of them.
Keep it 100. She really ain't no oyster eater like that
Oh,
because
there
she
go
just
my
gonna put some
cousin.
hot
There go
sauce
my
on.
cousin. Y'all gotta bring my
Yep,
cousin on and
let's get her
she
ooh,
on.
on
Go ahead.
now.
ooh,
So
here we go.
I'm be
Come on.
quiet. I'm be
Hi,
quiet.
Keela.
What
She gonna talk
Hi.
her stuff. Go ahead,
what
cause I'll
say
talk your
ye?
stuff.
Say ye,
What
Cuzzo.
say
Let's see.
ye, Keela?
I was
Speak for
saying
me.
that I just felt like he should have been upfront instead of ghosting her. I get the point of him ghosting her. I'm not against that. So be
Gotcha.
it. I'm just saying like it don't hurt to put her on front street. Like, hey, little mama, that ain't what we here for. Like I
Okay.
said, drinks. I'm
I
not paying
agree.
for your food. I can
I
sit
don't
here and
agree.
chit chat with you. You can
I don't
slurp down as many oysters as your
I,
stomach can feed.
I don't
She
I ain't
might
agree.
paying the bill.
she might want to slurp down something else where she was getting down because
Keelan,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, cuz.
I
okay.
want to play with her.
Look, fam, this is why I don't agree because we cannot tell the abusee how to respond to the abuser. This heifer was the abuser.
I got green
You
tea.
abuse her.
It's okay.
You got green tea.
Listen. We
If
ain't gonna
you
knock you because your
understood,
green tea. Where you at, Dirk?
Oh, I got Jack.
you
Yeah.
can't tell the
Okay.
abusee how to respond to the abuser.
Very true.
And I
So
know lemon drops.
It's
he
Them
didn't.
true.
things,
He
them
didn't
at least
claim.
$12 a pop.
Yeah.
At least.
At least $12 a pop.
So if you feel like you finna go out and be fancy, what
You
I need to
fancy,
make
huh?
sure that you can do, first off, what did you pull up in? What type of Uber did you pull up in? Right? What type? Because I'm finna clock that shit at these like that's for real.
Oh,
What like how what's the interaction? How do we converse? Because generally speaking, I would be in front of the restaurant and I'm going to wait for my date to get there and I'm going to open the door, right? Because I want to make sure that I'm the first interaction that she has so that she feels comfortable and she sees me, she knows that she's there and she's with me. But
so
if
like,
you
oh,
go ahead,
good.
girl. Go ahead. No, you got
Like,
it. You got it. What you saying, cuz?
uh, I got two ladies on here. Maya out here representing two. If I have to, if we both go on a date, if I call you on a mutual date, do y'all feel that I have to pay for everything?
Her question. Her question. That's it.
Me? So for me,
No, no,
no.
no, no. As oh, yes, yes, you cuz. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. Like for me as a woman, if I'm going on a date, I'm not going to expect anything until you tell me this what it is. Like if you tell me I got the bill,
I
cool.
see you,
If you don't
Martell.
say anything, I got
Oh,
They
myself.
see it.
I
Gotcha,
love
gotcha.
good hand for
What she
church.
said
Listen.
she was doing
Oh,
until
No,
hold
she
listen.
feel
Listen
like
to
she
this.
had to
What?
go.
give me a
No,
second. Give me a
no.
second.
Listen
Give
to
me a
this.
second.
This is what I say with that.
Track,
If you're
Jack,
asking somebody
Wait a
on a
minute,
date,
wait a minute, try. Hold on,
give me
try.
a second. Give me a second. Let me give you a little bit of man rule and gentleman rule, right? As a gentleman, if I invite you to a
I'm
date,
paying. I'm
I'm
paying.
paying.
I'm
Wait a
paying.
minute, wait a
So
minute.
what you said is not a question. I'm paying. I'm setting the date. I'm setting the place. I'm setting the pickup time. I'm giving you my expectation and I'm letting you know where we're going to be. And the reason why I need to do that is because you need to relay to your people where you're going to be when you're going to be
Mm,
there
mm,
that you can be safe.
mm.
Hey, hey, and this. Check this.
100%, James. 100%.
If we're
Bring me a
going for
bottle back
just
when y'all cruise.
if we're going for
We got
just
you.
drinks, if we're going for just drinks, I'm going to a bar anyway. I'm not going.
Absolutely.
I'm not. I'm. They're gonna have bar food. Don't get me wrong,
Right.
but I'm going to somewhere where we're drinking.
Mhm.
We're
Hmm.
going to a bar. We're not gonna go to no food spot. We're going to a bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you be like, because hell, I get hungry when I'm drinking. I'll be like, shit, hey, you want something to eat? You gonna offer it, bro. You gonna be like, hey, you want something to eat? They got such on. Let's get a couple things to eat. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pay for it because I invited you. Number one,
I invited you.
yeah, I invited you, so I gotta pay.
So technically, he did invite her. He said, "Let's go for
Right.
drinks."
He
Yeah.
went for drinks, and he probably would have paid for her just drinks, but little
Drinks don't
mama,
pour
little
trade.
mama went off on them oysters. Boy, I ain't gonna front. I want
She
to go where
did.
she got them
She
oysters. And
did
be
she
honest with you,
did the most.
It's in
She did
Atlanta.
the
It's a
Yeah.
most.
spot in Atlanta. So,
Yeah.
and she
well,
just
this
got them.
spot,
She just gave them all business. This shit just went
Oh, I'm going to
viral.
Atlanta for
yeah, they going
Thanksgiving.
viral.
I think we might have to go there.
It's
And the
well, it's
dope
a spot
is
here. It's a spot here on Mondays or Tuesdays.
Where
They
you at?
do
Tell the people where you
they
at.
do dollar oysters.
Tell the people where you at.
And
you
we
you
in,
ain't
we in
even
Little
gotta
Rock, baby.
do that, cuz.
I
We
know
in
where
Little
you
Rock.
at, baby. You got to tell the people.
Cypress
No.
Social, Little Rock. It's in North Little Rock, but
Right, right.
it's a
So
nice spot. They got dollar oysters on like Monday or Tuesday like that.
I'm gonna give
But
you the best advice that I can give you. If you
Chris,
want to
where
go
you at? Keela, where
oyster
y'all at? Where you at?
to
I know where
don't
you are. I know where y'all at. Y'all can have to tell us if you want to.
San Francisco Bay Area. San Francisco.
Phoenix,
listen,
Arizona.
So, on this episode of These Hoes is Wildin',
Oh, did we say that?
They
hey, I
really
swear,
are.
folks, cheese and crackers dude said where you was at, Wanda. Not the episode on these hoes wilding.
huh?
We know the hoes wilding.
They're definitely wilding. Definitely wilding. Uh, dang, we almost already at an hour and 20. I wanted to get into this whole Jada Pinkett Smith
Ooh.
debacle.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We heard.
Listen, my
We
hair
heard.
already falling out. Don't just
We heard. Come
That
on. We
yeah,
heard.
He said
that
the
put
shirt
a
falling out.
whole new layer onto that slap.
man, little mama
Oh,
dead wrong, bro. She is dead wrong.
You
But
you
he's
bring it up,
stupid.
Wanda. Go ahead, cause
She dead wrong, but he's stupid.
Please do, Wanda.
he been stupid. But
oh
I
my
agree.
God. Me personally, I just feel so bad for Will. This man be over here trying to keep his peace, and every other month or so,
mm,
this dirty
Jada got
soccer,
some.
this dirty tennis ball head ass woman come up
Talking about she got alopecia, but she got hair again.
with some silly shit. Like nobody asked for this information.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Talking about Jada Pinkett.
I couldn't
you heard,
been Will
brother.
Smith. The money that he makes per movie, the movies that he's produced and that he's put out, he's put out a number of quality catalog of work.
Nothing but quality.
Fuck her. I've been fucking everything else in
It's quite
Hollywood.
a way to air your
She
laundry
got
in
a good
public.
catalog, and she good
Like,
man.
why is it everybody's business?
No, that's not her first
It
time doing
isn't.
it though.
I
Right.
know we know this is constantly happening, but why? Like, what is the point of this? What's the
She making him look like a damn fool.
a fool? And
He is,
as your wife, that is not my job. My job is to make you look better. It's to
he is a
upgrade you.
damn
That is my
fool.
job.
Man, that's Willie from Philly. Come on, man. He's supposed to be better than that.
He ain't never been
Man,
hard though, Dirt. You can't expect nothing from somebody
Will
that ain't.
played Ali.
I
There is
give a
no
shit
way
about
he need
being
to be
hard.
taking this disrespect.
I'm
No,
talking
what
about
I'm saying.
resonating as a man,
Well,
as a
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
You
talking
got
about
to think.
resonating as a entrepreneur. I'm talking about resonating as a somebody that's above the industry, above everything.
He's one of those men who fell in love with a woman and he loved
That's
hard. He thought
that's
that she laid down and had 2 kids with him, bro. You can't tell me that you don't love me. You had 2 kids with me. You feel me?
it's easy
She
for
Oh,
love him.
No,
I
no,
think she love
no,
him.
no.
I'm just trying
What
to
I'm saying
see if
by
y'all
that is
trying to
this.
say. I'm just trying to see if y'all trying to tell me that he's a sucker.
no, he's
He
not.
is a sucker.
No, he's not. No,
oh, oh.
so
See,
I am
see,
a
talk to me,
huge
my
I
fellas.
think he's
I am
just
a
in love.
He's
So,
in
so,
love
so being
sucker.
in love could make you a sucker, cause so
It can, but that's my opinion. I think he's just in love and
He's
mm,
he's in love
he's
sucker.
wanting to keep his
Listen,
family.
listen. This woman talk about
Now,
she
didn't
talk about how
weren't
much
they
she
in an
loves Tupac or she
hold on,
mutually
loves
Craig,
agreed
hold on,
Biggie.
upon
Craig, hold on,
separation
Craig.
when that
Chris don't
happened?
talk much. Chris
That's
don't
my
talk much.
question.
Go
What you
ahead,
say,
Chris.
Chris?
Go ahead.
and
Get back to us, Chris. We ain't hear you.
You gotta unmute
Chris,
yourself, Chris.
He froze.
I think
is
he
he
froze
high?
on us. No.
Oh, he ain't talking much.
I was just wondering if when all this was happening is when they were in their mutually agreed upon separation.
Mm.
That's what
uh,
she said.
Evident,
That's what she said.
Yeah,
but
Right.
evidently they've
And
been separated.
they've been separated
right. So
7 years.
Man, we getting a divorce. Fuck that. You separate from me, we getting a
Oh,
divorce.
to be cool. You the
It
move.
ain't no separation in marriage, bro. You separate, that means you ready to go.
So that's the conversation right there.
I mean, sometimes you just need space, and I mean, just because you're
I
separated
understand that.
is not.
Leave for the weekend and come back home on Monday for some space.
Even if you need a month, come back home, boo. If not, we done.
Nah, I ain't giving you no month. You leave
so
me for a month, goddamn me shit. I'm out wilding. It's over with.
Oh my God, you
That's
Calvin
real
being,
shit. Nah, that's
you
real shit. You
Calvin
leave
being.
but
me
if they
No,
both
that's you
mutually agreed
Calvin
upon it,
being.
how do you feel about it then?
if they both mutually agree upon it, then she don't need to be fucking other 22-year-old niggas. Excuse my language. But
not at all.
Wow.
am I right or am I right?
You're
You
right.
right.
We gotta
You right.
digress.
Hey, and it ain't no telling who else she done fuck. You feel me?
This is true too.
That they
This
just ain't put that out there. She,
So that's how the
you know,
woman feel when that's how the woman feel when
But it cuts both
when
ways. He could be dating too, not just her, but him too.
Exactly.
but listen,
But is he making it
if
public?
but if he is, that's what I'm
Yeah,
about to say.
and they both
If he
seem
is,
to
he
be
ain't.
keeping it on the down low until then.
That
the
don't
down
nobody know
And then
low.
about
she
it.
That's
If
aired
what
he
all
got
that
with
laundry.
nope.
I was definitely finna go back to old conversation that we had about future topic, you know what I'm saying, on this podcast. But Chris, spot on. That's gonna always resonate and it's gonna always be a problem. It's gonna man,
So let
And
me
be honest
we need
with
to get
you,
the final thoughts. The
for the love that he got for her, I don't
no.
think he messing with
Don't talk
nobody
about
else.
Will Smith first. I'm gonna talk
Go
about
ahead,
Will
good. What you say, Jig?
because I am a huge advocate for Will Smith. I love Will Smith. Will is not a sucker. He did not have an easy life. I've read his book. I got it. It's
He's a sucker,
in
cuz.
my
Sucker
in my
for
Hey,
love.
hey,
We talking
hey,
about
hey,
we talking
he's
about
not
love.
he a
love.
sucker for Jada is what I'm
No, he's
saying.
not. He's not.
Yes, he's a sucker for
No,
love.
He a
he is
sucker for
not.
Jada, bro.
But give me a second. Let me have my soapbox so I can
Go ahead,
explain.
go ahead.
Well, scrub hard, nigga.
Yeah. So this is what it comes down to, right? So Will is from South Philly. His dad was an entrepreneur, right? And his dad beat his mom and his dad had a tumultuous relationship, right? So he grew up seeing that, and that
Abusive.
infected, yeah, very abusive, and that infected a lot of the way he interacted with relationships. Even when it came to his first wife, who was still very um very
Attractive.
not attractive. No, that's not what I
She
was going.
was his first wife wasn't
She,
attractive.
she no, she was absolutely was and is, but she's
His,
present.
his first wife very attractive.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is, what what I hope y'all like take into consideration, right? As men, it's not so much that he loves her, but what he did do is he gave his word. He gave his word. So he doesn't have to love her, but he honors his word. That's why I respect him because he's honoring what he said. Despite her actions, he's honoring his word. And at the end of the day, as a man, the only thing that we can do is
I
honor
agree.
our word, despite someone else's
Mm.
actions, reactions, or interactions. You have to honor your word. Now, is he taking it to what could be considered an extreme? Maybe, but he's still honoring his word, and
That's all
he's
you
Wanda,
got.
your
That's
eyes
all you
been
got
rolled
in this life
back of
is
your
your
head
word,
so
bro.
many times.
yeah, but it's based on a lot of the shit that he grew up in and the stuff that he had to deal with. If
Come
you
on, Jig.
it makes sense.
Well,
It-
see, I ain't read his book, so I ain't there with you.
That's what
okay.
So
Jig was
my
go
thing,
ahead.
my thing with that whole situation is this: his his whole what is it, his estate
Let the
and
Hennessy
her
talk now.
estate, his estate and her estate are not even matched.
Prenups. Yeah, prenups. That's all I'm saying.
They're not
Prenups.
even matched. So if he leaves, she like, oh, I'm taking all of that Wild Wild West money. And what he gonna get? Woo money?
Well, no, because we don't know what their
Mm,
Y'all remember the movie Woo?
yeah.
Nobody remembers the fucking movie
I
Woo.
remember. I
right.
We
remember
all
the
I
movie.
I
I,
remember it.
I
Yeah.
remember.
I'm old enough to remember.
I'm just saying.
We
Because
had we had
everybody
a
fucking
saying.
knows Wild Wild West. Everybody knows
We
Ali.
had a saying on the
Everybody
time.
knows I Robot.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking knows Woo.
Nobody but the black community,
Right.
It ain't the
and
And
community.
that's the truth.
only and
That's
only
it.
a
Because
handful
I'm
of
gonna tell you
us
about
saw
the black community. The black community didn't go and support that like they should have. You
I
see
don't
what
know.
I'm
No,
saying?
Yeah.
what
That's what
Woo?
the black community didn't do. The black
You talking
community
about the
didn't
movie
say,
Woo?
whoa,
That movie was
whoa.
bullshit.
it was, but that's why they
But
get no support either.
I'm just saying, the black. So when he like you saying, Wanda. Wild Wild West, all our
And that
legend,
was his
all.
least grossing movie. Wild Wild West was the least grossing movie.
And
But
it
the
He
made
didn't
black
even
more.
do
community
that
has
well. And it
the
still beat
black
out Woo.
So
when
just
when Will Smith dropped Summertime. When
yeah,
Will Smith dropped Summertime,
Classic.
She was in a mall making videos with
that was
Tupac.
the last time the black community was with my man. I can tell you like right here, we had a green in traffic, and my stepmother Janet was a big
Hey,
Will Smith fan,
that motherfucker was clean too, boy.
She
it
was.
was.
and
I
she
remember the
bumped
green
nothing but
traffic.
Summertime.
Yeah.
At the Summertime, the black community did not ride with Will Smith.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking
As
about. I
far
was
as
getting jiggy
music,
with it.
absolutely not.
I was
But
That
guess
getting jiggy with it.
but guess what?
I was getting jiggy with it.
But guess what they play on with every family reunion or every time it's a summer thing going on. Guess
Yeah,
what's played?
Summertime,
it's
And
definitely
guess
a
who's getting
classic.
paid?
Will
Yeah.
Smith.
Will Smith
Hey,
can
he
do.
has the last laugh, bro.
But I'm end of the day, like I say, the Jaden Will stuff is extreme. It's a couple
Yeah.
going.
But
Y'all supposed to
they
be a
said they
power couple.
swingers anyway.
The the
Yeah,
Lord, the poverty and the community look at y'all as a power couple.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she just making them look like clowns at this point.
And
Nah,
at the end of the
she got
day,
him
they
looking like
look
a
like
damn clown.
clowns at the end of the day because Will never came forward and told nothing about they
Nothing.
problems.
Yeah.
And why
Nothing about
should
they
he? It's none
problems.
of our business.
You're not
It's
supposed
none of
to
our
Yeah.
though.
business.
That
That's
part.
in house.
That part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
in
I,
she got a
house
I
That's
book.
right
think
gonna
there.
he's been
stay
a true
between
gun,
them.
gentleman. Yeah.
So
She
I
got
so
a
I
book
think
yeah,
he's been a
coming
true
out.
gentleman.
Well,
yeah.
he
So
has.
Right.
she's
Yeah.
doing this.
So she
She's
has a
doing
book
this. So
coming out, and this
when
is
she
where the
exits the
problem comes
divorce,
out
she got a
in
little bit of money.
Hollywood. No, the
so
what
again,
her book coming out.
No, what
so
I'm saying,
again,
she's doing all this. So when she exits the marriage, which was that's what's about to happen next.
Mm-hmm. I
The
can see
divorce
it.
is
So
about
she's
to
setting
happen now.
herself up.
She's
yeah.
No,
setting
I think
herself
Yep.
I,
up,
I think this is it right here.
She's
What
trying
Maya
to be
saying.
ready.
I think Maya's got it
Right.
right.
and
She's
she's
trying to
trying
be
to be
relevant.
relevant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Agreed.
and once the marriage wrapped up, my thing is this, bro. My wife, I don't give a damn how much you love or how cool you was with the next motherfucker before me. You're not gonna be keep speaking another nigga's name. My excuse me, y'all, but I'm gonna say I'm sorry, Chrissy, but I'm
Southside St.
hey, yeah, Southside, you know what I'm talking about? But you're not gonna speak another man's name in my house. How much
Constantly.
you love him constantly, and
No, no,
then you
damn
got
that.
No, no.
your
Go
daughter
ahead and
who
watch me
never
fuck out.
knew who he was before he was born. Tupac, please come back. We know you're alive. Me and mommy gonna love you. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
wild.
Come on,
That's
man.
the
That's
part that's
wild
wild.
as hell. Wild as
Wow.
hell.
How you got
So
your
you
daughter? How
hiding
you
on
got your daughter screaming this?
what? You holding on to your past with leading this 23-year relationship with me. Stop
Yeah.
it.
It's crazy.
Mhm.
Again,
Then they say they ain't
It
never had
doesn't make
sex.
sense.
They kids are artificially inseminated. Trust me, we ain't been finna be married. We ain't having sex. I'm sorry.
What?
no,
Yeah.
she said when she got pregnant with Jaden, she knew that she was pregnant.
Man, I had a
Yeah.
thing come out talking
Apparently,
about
there's a whole page or a part of that in her book that explains all of that, the
I'm
pregnancy
not.
when she
I'm not.
found out
I'm
and
not.
all that.
I'm not buying her book. I'm not buying her book.
Yeah.
I don't
I
Yeah.
believe.
want
You
to
okay?
support
So you
that
don't
Me
shit
even want
neither.
to
either.
see. You don't even want to get her
Yeah.
side of the story. Is
No,
Yep.
what
I
you're
No,
want
saying?
no,
I
I
don't
don't
believe
want to
what she
support no
said.
shit like that. I'm not supporting no
I don't
shit
believe
like
what she
that.
said.
You know, my heart also goes out to those kids
Yeah,
because they
That
absolutely.
have
part.
to,
Hey,
Yeah,
But
they the ones
you
that's
know,
fucked up.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
they've been messed up.
and so she's
Now they
shown
fucked
us.
up. They ain't messed up. They fucked up, bro.
No, 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 that's what I said. They've been messed up.
Yeah,
Now you saying messed up. They fucked up.
I mean, but they've been man. Just think about it, cuz they've been seeing relationships going through for years that ain't been true.
to them.
That's why I
They've been
know.
seeing they family relationship. That
Yeah.
then you mess with my homeboy.
Why you think the boy? Why you think the boy
All
Jay?
without thinking.
He was all messed up at one point.
Oh
He
shit.
was
Oh,
Oh, it's
oh
my
he
girl
was,
shit.
mess,
Trump.
Oh
he was
shit.
messing with
Okay,
dudes
bring
too.
her in. Bring her in.
Who?
Come on,
First and
Trump.
foremost.
Hey,
First and
Hey,
foremost.
hey.
I made it.
Raider Nation.
Oh,
Since you
Ray,
down
Ray,
in KC. I know y'all did y'all
Already. Here we
thing
go.
Thursday night.
Already.
Y'all did y'all thing already.
yep, we did.
But go ahead, Queen. Talk your stuff.
I love how she
How
got
you
her
doing?
name up there. Trump.
I
Right.
didn't even see her name.
I did that for you, Wanda.
I know.
There's got to be a story behind that.
There you go. I'll tell you later. Chris. I'll tell you later.
Go ahead, Maya.
Well, I had some delay. I may have missed some of what y'all was talking about when it came to Will and Jada, but
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
um,
yes.
I
You
just
already
think
know the deal.
I just think she's trying to be relevant. I've been waiting on them to split up for like years because it's just been one thing after another, after another, after another, and so I'm
And it's all
shocked.
because of her.
Yeah, so
All
I've
because
been
of her.
shocked that they still been together this long. So when I saw that they had been split since 2016, I honestly wasn't surprised, but I was.
Mm.
But I feel like she's just trying to set herself up to be relevant for when she does exit because she
Mm-hmm.
isn't as famous. She don't have the same type of celebrity that he has, and
Charisma.
she never will. She never
Correct.
will. So,
hey, but
Yep.
what
And I
the
know that a
problem is?
different world money gone.
oh yeah,
They gon' the people are gonna turn their back on her. That shit gonna backfire on her, and they
Mm-hmm.
gonna shit on her bad.
Mm.
They're gonna
They
do it.
already are. They
Yeah,
already
but you
are.
just wait till this divorce happen.
Like
You probably will never see Jada Smith again, Jada Pickett again after this divorce because they gonna shit on her
we don't
bad.
care to see her now. Just keep
You
it
know,
honest.
I
I
figure there's
think
got to be some really draconian prenups involved to have them separated for so long and living separate from so long, yet they did not break up after the kids were old. Now, if they were stuck together until the kids were of age, I totally respect that. But it's gone beyond that. So there's probably some really draconian prenuptials involved.
Yeah.
Listen,
Otherwise, I agree with James. I think Will has been an utter gentleman and a man of his word, as far as I can tell. Granted, it's these poor people are trying to have their own private lives, and it ain't happening.
now you got too much money to be private.
That's
what you
true.
was what you wanted to say, Dirt?
We got a soccer game in the morning. I gotta go.
God damn.
Sorry,
What time
Dirk.
is soccer game? What time is the soccer
It's
game?
bedtime.
So
It is bedtime. Um.
The
All
soccer
right,
game
y'all.
at 12?
yeah, twins out there doing their thing.
What time is the game?
12.
And you gotta go at 10:30?
He's trying to figure out what's going on and
Yeah.
why.
I gotta get up. I gotta get up. I gotta prep bags. I gotta get water bottles. I gotta get Gatorade. Hey,
Dirt
bro,
trying to
that's
make
long.
He's
Bro,
not getting up at 12. He got to be at the game at 12. So
I
the game is
understand it,
at
but that's
12.
what I'm saying. Like,
Travis. Your kids done graduated high school and all that. I got
hey, hey,
7-year-old. I got 7-year-old
hey,
twin boys.
look
See
here,
what I'm
my
saying?
Oh boy.
So
Uh-huh.
everything I do, I gotta do
look
two
here, my
times.
guy. Cry me a fucking river. You should have had him
So,
earlier.
hey, boo
Oh,
hoo. You see me right here, boo hoo. You see what I'm saying?
Hey,
You
let's
ain't
get
got
one
nothing.
more.
You ain't got no
Hey, let's get
obligation
one
no
more
more
shot before
than
you go. Let's get one more drink in before you go. I'm taking another shot before you go.
come on. Let's
oh my
do it.
God, I can't do any more shots.
hold on, because let me go grab another bottle. Give me a second.
Why do
Another
you need
bottle.
another
a bottle,
bottle?
You
What
He
is
doing
said
too much. Talk
another.
to
happening?
him, man. Talk to him, man.
a
What
whole
is
bottle.
happening?
Maya, you're the
my
Oh
only
my
person that can
God.
talk to him right
trunk, what
now.
do you say?
Hey, hey,
Y'all
Jim
see
say
how
he still
stressed
gonna
out they
grab
be having
another
me?
bottle.
Y'all
Yeah,
see how
yeah,
they be
yeah,
stressing
yeah.
me out?
I
So,
see.
so, so
I think
we
I
got
know
a
what
soccer.
bottle he went to
We got
get.
a soccer game tomorrow, but
Is that Uncle Nearest?
Oh
basketball
wow, look at that.
basketball
I
start at
think
two
you
thirty.
just opened that.
Is that Uncle
What you say,
Nearest?
Go
They
Chris?
ahead,
only
Dirt.
made
I'm
90.
sorry.
They only made
Anyway,
96 bottles of those.
yes, and I have one.
Guess what? I got one too. They sponsored the cigar nights here, and I got
Yeah,
me two bottles of it.
Ah,
and I'm about to pop it. I'm about to pop it. Um, just so I can
Why you got a
can I just
line, bro? Why you got
can
a
I just
line,
show
bro?
y'all my bottle and not
Cause I
drink
like a little
because
Travis
I'm
lime with my
fancy.
done.
Don
no.
Julio.
Why you got a line? You said nigga all night, and then you ain't gonna do no real nigga radio. You know what I'm saying? We real guys out here. You said
Hey,
niggas all
you
night.
fuck out of me because I
All
like the flavor of
night.
lime with my tequila, brother.
Y'all look
But
now.
if you don't want
Lime
me
and
to take no
tequila
lime,
is
look,
good.
I'm putting it back in my lime
No
bag.
line, no line, no
No,
line,
enjoy your lime.
Nope,
Eat
I'm
no
your
putting it back
line,
in
lime,
my
no
cousin.
line. We
I'm putting it
real
back in my
guys out
lime
here.
bag just for dirt, so I can take a
We
straight
real
shot.
line.
Yo,
And then he had to tell his wife. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So
I really supposed to
anyway,
be out at the bar
So
right now. Be
I
honest
am
with you.
going
man,
to
I
Well,
would
we
love to
glad
be
that
at
you
the
spent
bar
your
with y'all.
evening with us. We
so I'm
appreciate
going
it.
to I'm gonna take one drink out of this, and this will be the
And put
drink
it
for the
back.
year. This bottle. Yeah, this
Is
is
you
it.
drinking it out the bottle or out the glass?
Oh man, this is Uncle Nearest.
Man, you got to put it in a glass, man. Have
Hey,
some etiquette.
Jesus
hey,
Christ.
Mine
at the
talk to him, man.
You
He ain't
gotta
got no
respect the
etiquette.
Uncle
listen,
Nearest.
listen. I don't give a fuck what you say. At the end of the day, he's a Calvin.
He got to have some etiquette, though. Chris, Travis, Maya, Keela, Cuzzo. I definitely love you coming on. Keela,
Oh my god.
Appreciate you guys having me.
love
Good
all
night,
Hey,
y'all.
Dirt.
hey,
Are
Good
we
cheers
night,
to
finna
the
Dirt.
get?
green
Are
tea.
we finna go to final thoughts? Cause I got some shit to get off my chest real quick.
Oh,
Please,
shit.
Lord.
Oh, shit.
Give me a second. God damn. That is an absolutely lovely drop. If you all are ever in the market to get a really, really smooth rye,
It's $80.
it is. It is. But it's Uncle
It's
Nearest,
$80 for that one bottle.
and
Uh,
it's
vote
absolutely
for Maya.
splendid. It's
Yes,
Yes,
worth it.
vote
please
for
vote for
Maya.
me every
Vote
day
for Maya.
Yeah,
for
because I
my
was asking
40
about
and fab.
40
Over
and
40 and fabulous.
40
over
and
40 and fabulous. I'm
Are you supposed
almost
to vote for
40.
that
Period.
shit?
Yes, supposed
Huh?
to vote.
I ain't know
yeah.
nothing about
Yep.
the hell. What do it occur to men too?
What?
Not this
No.
I don't know.
not this one.
Not that
It's
one.
it's a vote for Maya.
Nah, I was
Vote
asking. I
for
already
Maya.
know.
Talk to him, Chris.
Share the
Yes.
link.
That's all we doing. Voting for Maya. Everybody, vote for Maya.
Absolutely.
I
Vote
ain't
for
All
know we
right,
Maya.
we
supposed to
go.
vote, but I'm
40.
gonna vote. I didn't know we supposed to vote.
Listen.
We
Listen.
gonna stop in the top of that corner with
Check.
get it. Not get it
She
off
put
your
in a
chest,
link.
but
Yeah.
final thoughts.
Yeah. So quick plug. So check our Facebook page for the
Oh,
Family
hold
Bloodline.
on. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay. Check our Facebook page, the Family Bloodline, and you'll see 40 and Fab, vote for Maya. All right. Go to the link. You have to click on more so that you can actually see the hyperlink.
She got a
Click
beautiful
on the
picture
hyperlink.
up.
Yep.
Click on the
It'll
link.
up. Vote for
Yes.
her. You get one free vote every day, unless you want to donate. If you
Oh, you
donate,
can talk to
then
him. Talk to
respectively,
him.
if you want to pay for a vote, respectively, you will get a direct correlation of votes for your dollars. Right, those dollars are donated to various different charities. So, at the end of the day, vote for Maya. She's our Maya, the Family
Mhm.
Bloodline podcast. She's ours. So let's take care of her and continue to vote.
And
Mhm.
vote.
Mhm.
Done.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
Vote.
Right there.
Vote,
absolutely.
motherfucker. No, I'm joking.
Hey, Jig, you already got your crib set up?
Somewhat. We still got to get some furniture upstairs. We're gonna get an 80-inch TV upstairs. We'll get a projector downstairs. But at the end of the day, come on through, cuz.
That motherfucker say 80-inch TV. Boy, I heard that shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Chris,
Now we in the big
Chris,
leagues, boy.
come on through. Come on through, Chris. Come on
All
through.
right. What? Just on last thoughts?
Yep.
Go
So
ahead,
we
Chris.
are on final
Just you know
thoughts.
what? Final thought. Be kind to everyone because we're all on this trip together.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
I love it.
God damn it.
That's it, Chris.
That's it.
Man,
What you got, Trav?
Man, man, let me tell you this. Just be yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
What
Yeah.
Chris said.
Tell,
Yeah.
just be
What
yourself and tell
Trav
your
said.
truth. That's it. Be yourself and tell your truth.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
What you got for us, Maya, aka Trump?
My baby.
I wasn't prepared for final thoughts.
Both of my
I'll just share, everything in life is a balance. Too much of anything can be bad. So, but you don't want to deprive yourself of anything either. You just got to find the perfect balance for everything in life. So, shoot for that.
Love it.
Words of
Keela.
wisdom.
Uh,
so
stay sucker free.
Oh shit.
I
I got.
love it.
That's it.
Boy, I thought you from Texas saying some shit like that.
boy, hey,
I'm from the south side of St. Louis too.
Come on, Southside.
Come on,
Southside,
Southside.
stand
We
up.
ride.
Stand
my
up.
kinfolk right there. Them my kinfolk right there.
I love it.
Yup.
I love it. Diesel, you up next. What you got, cuzzo?
Oh, man, as always, love your people. Stop the evil. Show love one time for the one time, man. We all out here, like Chris said, like Travis said, Keela said, it's a mutual love. It ain't a one-way street. You know what I'm saying? If you show it, you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? That's my final thoughts.
All right.
Come on, first lady. What you got?
All right. Okay, first of all, I just want to do a plug real quick. So,
Absolutely.
my niece and nephew daddy wrote a book, y'all. It's
Talk
called
to us.
Jack
Talk
Boys.
to us, cuz
Yep.
Hey,
talk
It's
to
called
us.
Jack Boys. I read this book in a day and a half. It's really good. If y'all into that ghetto thug love and
Hey,
grimy stuff.
it got me through the penitentiary. I promise.
So it's by Derek Waller. It's on Amazon. Y'all can pick it up. It's called
And,
Jack Boys, and he got a
and he's
part two
sitting
coming
down
out
and
soon.
he's sitting down right now, Travis, you know what I'm saying? So you can
Yeah, he's
respect, you
sitting
know what
down
I'm
right
saying?
now. So if
Is
y'all
he?
go ahead and buy,
Yes,
yeah. So
yes,
if y'all
Hey,
yes.
go
So
ahead and buy the book,
hey,
that'll help
I
him out
got him.
tremendously.
I got him. I got him.
So
and
Them,
it's
them
not
type of
it's
book,
not his first one. It's not his first one. You know what
no,
I'm
it's
saying?
not
man.
his
So
first book.
Them type of books right there. They you read them day to day. The time go by quick. It help you get through some shit. You feel me?
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
Yeah.
called Jack Boys, and I'm telling y'all, once y'all get to the end, y'all gonna be ready for part two because it's that good. And
yeah, yeah.
I didn't already reached out like, hey, when we get in part two because I need it like now.
yeah.
So y'all go on Amazon, look it up. It's called Jack Boys by Derek Waller. So go ahead and pick that up.
Yes,
Also, as
yes, man.
always, everybody, do not forget to brush and floss at least 2 times a day. Oral health is overall health, okay? Like real talk.
Mm.
And I'm mad at all of you suckers because nobody said nothing about me getting my braces off. Ain't nobody said
Where
Oh,
nothing.
you be at?
And
Come on,
congratulations.
bro.
Get a
Where you
chance to
be
thank
do it.
at?
Congratulations.
Come
I
on,
didn't
my
know.
bad.
That's
Man,
yay.
I'm gonna tell you,
terrific.
Ain't
I'm be
nobody
the
said
I'm be the
nothing.
asshole. I'm be the asshole with it. You should have told us in the beginning.
What
Nobody
Travis
told.
said.
Nobody said nothing.
We're
I'm
on
mad
now.
at everybody.
Your
I'm
your
with you on
picture
that.
is a 1 inch by
Hey,
1 inch square. I didn't
hey,
see it.
hey,
You
that's
you
why.
didn't you
Hey,
She
that's
didn't
why
holding
Yes,
she
out,
been
Chris.
cheesing.
That's
mom.
what I'm
That's why she
saying.
been cheesing extra hard tonight. Now that I think about it.
I
Nice.
now, Wanda, your braces are
Thank
Yeah, hey, look at
You
that.
talked about it.
off.
You talked
braces.
I
about it.
know
Check it out.
Martell happy, boy.
Hey,
Oh wow.
Jig
better
is
believe
on
them
you now.
braces stop
Travis going to
nothing.
something else. Travis going to something else. It's on
Now
you,
listen,
Jig.
I'm gonna say this before Jig give his final thought. Hey, I appreciate Grace's host. Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back as a guest several
Please, because
Fuck
I
with
Fridays.
us,
enjoyed
man.
it.
Fuck with
I
us. Chris,
enjoyed
come
it.
Try
back.
to come on here,
Keela.
man. It helped me.
We
It helped
love
me get a
y'all.
lot off, get to talk and everything like that. So yeah. I'll be back
I
as a regular guest.
I
Oh,
definitely enjoyed you. I swear to God, I did. Please come back. Please.
Keela,
Yeah.
you be in the comments week to week dropping gems.
I
We love to
know,
see your
like
face. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? The people need to see your face with them gems.
I
Drop.
Absolutely.
swear. Hey.
Definitely down to join. Y'all know I'm 2 hours behind y'all, so sometimes
Oh
I
yeah.
be out
Okay,
in traffic.
gotcha,
So
gotcha,
That's
gotcha,
all right.
gotcha,
Hey, but I love it
gotcha.
when y'all get on because y'all be giving me the comments. I be cracking up too.
Absolutely.
All right,
So,
go ahead, Jig.
all right. So, a quick shameless plug for the Family Bloodline podcast, right? Um, you can't go anywhere else in the world to get the content we're putting out, right? Because this
Did you
is
freeze? Oh.
uh,
For a
I
minute.
guess I'm back because this is real life. Yeah, I think I did.
Hmm.
It was on me though. But you can't go anywhere else in the world to get this content that we're putting out, right? And the reason why you can't get this is because this is unadulterated, uncensored, honest to God, honest to goodness, real life, everyday fact, opinion, and emotion, right?
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's what we are.
Yeah,
And
fellas.
anybody comes into uh, our podcast live, from and this is it's a global podcast. Let me remind y'all of that. Like literally, from Sierra Leone to Japan, uh, to the UK, to France, uh, Spain, Boyqua. We are literally global, right?
On a
I
great
hate you that you pronounce all
anniversary.
that shit the right way too. I hate you.
And so this is done. The platform that we run is pushed in a manner to make sure that everybody feels like you're going into your family's house. We sitting on a couch, or you're sitting in the backyard, or whatever. You're having a few drinks. You watching your crazy uncle. You're watching the kids. We barbecuing, and we're having a good time. Right? No judgment. To say as an adult, this is therapeutic. It's therapeutic, and so that's what we're bringing everybody. And that's something that's unique to our platform. So let your dollars speak the exact same way that your mouths do, and support us with that, right? Because the future of the podcast is not simply to be on several different podcasts or different platforms, also to have our own actual app, phone application, the Family Bloodline phone application, right? We there's a future in what we're doing, and we're not doing this to get rich. We're doing this to simply continue to connect so people understand that there are real people out there with real issues, real problems, and we have a format, a platform to talk to each other, to figure this shit out. James Baldwin, African American author, great author, simply said that we can do one or two things, and this is summarizing. We can either perish or we can figure out how to live together. And the hope is the latter. Figure out how to live together as family, because that's what we all are. We don't always have to agree, but we do need to figure out how to always love each other at the end of the day.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to put that out there. Shameless plug. Another shameless plug. Another brother of mine. He's on a level. King Virgo on TikTok. I'm going to be doing another book for him. We'll be doing a recorded session, and then he'll be on a live later on after I talk to other cohorts to see when we can fit him in. We'll get his book in. We'll plug it because that's where it seems like it's going. Um, Shout out to Spanish. Yeah, Spanish Heritage Month, Mental Health Month.
That
I'm
is
missing.
his money. I gotta go give me some more tacos tomorrow.
Okay. I don't know if that was racist
Hey,
or
It end on the 15th.
he
not,
just support. He just supporting. That's all it
it
is.
is
He
important,
supporting.
right?
Hey, hey, what they say?
Yeah,
Right.
facts.
Yeah,
That right there.
So
yeah.
after all the commercials, I'll finally get into my final thoughts. My final thoughts are very simple, as
I
always.
shit. I
What
thought
up
that
on your
was.
final? Wait a minute, bro. You just
What
spent the
the fuck
whole
did you
20
just talk about
minutes.
all this
My
time?
commercial.
You just spent the whole 20 minutes, and then
That
when
was
your
And that
final
was your
thought,
final thought?
that was our commercial. I just gave a fucking
cuz out,
Commercials is
cuz
30
out, cuz
seconds
out,
long, man.
cuz out,
I thought
cuz
that was
out.
your goddamn final thought, cuz.
Right.
final
This is
thought
what we do every week. You
every
going
fucking week.
first,
You know this
Jig. You
shit.
going first
I'm
from
the
here on out.
goddamn preacher man. What do you
No, I
expect?
don't give a
Are you
goddamn.
not
You going
entertained?
first from here on
Like,
out.
what do
What
you
the
want from me?
fuck was all that shit
What do you,
for?
I don't keep shit short.
Right? He just been.
I, ain't- there's no reason for me to keep
You
shit
talked
short.
all that shit, and that was your
I
final
gotta
thought.
go. I gotta go.
I
What?
don't even
Y'all
blame
can
you
deal
for
with
picking up now,
you.
Dirt.
Final 20 minutes. No, it's another 20 minutes.
You talk
All right, nah,
15. You
cuz.
talk
All
15 minutes worth of
right,
shit, and that was your final thought.
no, no. Here my final thoughts is though. Here my final thoughts is though. For real, for real, for real, for real.
Man, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, no,
Hey man,
no,
take another shot,
no,
bro. Take
Y'all
another
no,
shot, bro.
the whole
no,
fucking situation.
no.
That's what you doing. You prolonging the whole fucking situation.
You
Nah,
Easy,
you
prolonged
did
the
it.
whole situation.
You did it.
easy final thoughts. Easy final thoughts. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless.
Boy, fuck you. Boy, fuck you.
Good night.
Good night.
Love y'all. Have a great
Good
week.
night.
Oh shit.